Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to historic Ratliff Stadium for this evening's non-district game. Representing District 16A, the El Paso Eastlake Falcons. And representing District 26A, your Odessa Permian Panthers. We extend a special welcome to our neighbors from El Paso for this exciting contest. The Falcons are currently 1-0. Last week, Eastlake defeated El Paso Bel Air by the score of 70-50. The Panthers are 0-1 entering tonight's contest. Permian lost to Plano last week in Frisco by the score of 27-17. Last year, the Panthers defeated the Falcons in El Paso by the score of 56-49. Regardless of the outcome of tonight's game, all the players have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve athletic excellence. Cheer these young athletes and applaud them. By your conduct, allow these young people to feel pride in their communities and their schools. Tonight's game will be conducted according to the rules and regulations of the University Interscholastic League. The officials were selected with the consent of both schools, and their rulings should be respected by all. The use of balloons and confetti is strictly prohibited. The use of air horns, whistles, sirens, or on-field PA systems will not be allowed. Possession of any weapons, alcoholic beverages, or the use of illegal drugs are prohibited. Ratliff Stadium is tobacco-free. This prohibits the use of all smoke and smokeless tobacco items. There will be no readmittance into the stadium once a valid ticket holder has left the stands and exited into the stadium parking lots. You may only re-enter if you buy a new ticket. The stadium concourse areas, walkways, and railings will be kept clear at all times. Absolutely no unapproved signage will be allowed on the railings. Spectators, children, and parents are not allowed on the field at any time during or after the game. Only authorized personnel with sideline passes are allowed on or near the playing field. If wheelchair seating is required, there are special seating areas available along the stadium concourses. These seats are colored blue. Please refrain from using the blue seats. In the event of inclement weather, information on what to do will be sent to you. Thank you for your compliance and your attendance. Now get ready. It's Mojo football time in West Texas. Tonight's weather forecast calls for warm temperatures and mostly sunny skies with a high near 96. Currently outside right now it's 95 degrees. Tonight's officials: referee Jesse Gonzalez, umpire Stephen Mahaffey, line judge Jerome Chavez, headline judge Leroy Valero, back judge Brad Ferguson, side judge Miguel Martinez, field judge Corey Marshall, and our honorary referee for this evening, Dal Watson. Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the field, under the direction of drum majors Christian Bosco, Avery Duncan, Bailey Shepard, and Nolan Clinton, it's the finest band in the land, the pride of Permian High School, the Mojo Band and Permian Dance Collective. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise as you are able, remove all hats, and active duty members render a military salute for the presentation of the colors. The colors are presented tonight by the Permian High School JROTC. The American flag, Lieutenant Colonel Brianna Parra, Texas flag, Sergeant Major Jocelyn Thompson, the Mojo flag, Major Mosley Laurel, American Rifle, Major Ava Rainier, and the Texas Rifle, Alpha Company Commander Cadet Captain Caitlin Cody. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we pause to honor former Permian Panther who passed away last week, Dal Watson. A proud member of the class of 1985, Dal played a key role in helping lead the Panthers to the 1984 state championship. Beyond his days at Permian, he went on to become a respected and highly sought-after sports official across Texas. At this time, we ask you, his Permian family, to join us in a moment of silence as we remember and honor the life of Dal Watson. Thank you. And now we ask that you remain standing as we honor our country and those who protect her daily and home and abroad by the singing of our national anthem. Performing tonight is Black Magic under the direction of Miss Laurie Walsh. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the playing of the Permian High School alma mater, directed by Trey Burns. Panther fans, you've waited 10 long months to say this word. Get ready. The word that says it all. It's Mojo! For the visiting Eastlake Falcons, number 1, Junior Trotman. Number 7, Riley Estrada. Number 50, Andrew Sullivan. Number 54, Jacob DeBron. Your 2025 Permian Panther captain, number 12, Caleb Jamison. Number 25, Jacob Garcia.
Welcome, folks, to the 2025 high school football season and our Bush's Chicken High School Game of the Week. Brought to you, as always, by Trans Global Productions and the whole crew. There you see the Panthers now out with the coin flip. Got captains Jacob Garcia, Kofi Powell, and Caleb Jamison. And it looks like the Panthers have won the flip. They're going to defer to the second half.
So that means Eastlake will take the ball and
Eastlake is tossed to the
oh wow, Eastlake won.
Yep. We misread that.
Yep.
Eastlake's going to be kicking to the south. Tonight's ball game going to be a temperature of a pretty healthy, about 93 to 95 degrees to start off. The south winds out of the south-southwest. It says 5 to 10, but only one of the 3 flags floating out there, so
I think it's less than that.
Feels like about 0 to us. Anyway, welcome for the new season. The Panthers open us up tonight. Tomorrow night we'll be here again as the Odessa High School Broncos will be here to face the LD Bell Raiders from the Dallas area, six hours the other direction. So Panthers, of course, faced these El Paso Eastlake Falcons 2 times last year. Beat them 56-49 there in El Paso, and then turned around and beat them again the first round of the playoffs, 41-21. So actually each team has only played once, not counting scrimmages, since they last met. So a little familiarity there for the Falcons and the Panthers.
Yeah, this bunch put up 70 points last week against El Paso Bel Air. We're talking about the Eastlake Falcons.
Yep, we'll get in a little bit more to that as the fake kickoff there.
Mm-hmm.
Panthers obviously have seen that on film as they were up front and ready for it.
They were ready in case they wanted to kick that. There's the little pooch kick. Going
to be taken there by the Panthers. I believe that's number 3 for the Panthers. I just realized I do not have a roster.
That's Aaron Navarrete on the return for the Panthers. We'll see Jacob Garcia bring that offense out. He's the starter at quarterback, number 25. We'll see Gavin Black as a running back, number 18.
I guess there's a flag on the play because they've not spotted the ball yet.
Offsides on the kicking team, number 5. 5 yards from the end of the run. First down, Permian.
We expect to see a whole host of wide receivers for the Panthers tonight. We'll call them out as they become apparent in the game and make their mark. We'll do the offensive line also here in just a minute. This is one of the keys, I think. They need to control the ball and keep that Eastlake offense over there on the sideline.
Swings it out quickly. I believe that's Hernandez on the reception. No, that may be Mattingly.
Yep.
The numbers look the same, but no, it is Hernandez. And Hernandez is going to take it all the way down to the 20-yard line for a pickup of 41 yards.
Watch this. This is a quick wide receiver screen, little bubble out on the far side, and then the contain and the pursuit for the Falcons did not get there, and Hernandez made his way back across to the near sideline before being run out at the Falcon 20-yard line, 1st and 10 Permian.
Caden Hernandez, the leading returning receiver for the Panthers, had 28 catches for 456 yards last year. Only one reception for a single yard last week. Is now Navarrete on the reception, and he is going to have another Panther first down and goal from the 7.
Quick wide receiver screen to the near sideline. Evidently Permian saw that on films that they got from Eastlake and felt like they could run those first 2 plays for some highly successful yardage, which they have, and they have the ball first and goal at the Falcons' 7-yard line.
Getting rid of the ball quickly is Garcia, and that sure makes it nice for your offensive line. Black right up the gut, finds a hole briefly. He's going to carry the ball down to about the 4.
Yep, not much inside, a couple, 2 or 3 yards for that running back for Gavin Black. And the Falcon defense did a good job of plugging those gaps on their left side defensively and stopping him for only about a 3-yard gain.
Second and goal from the 4-yard line. Black once again in the backfield will take the handoff, and he bulls his way forward for a gain of about 2, maybe 1.5, but it's going to bring up 3rd and short just outside the 2-yard line for the Panthers.
Andrew Flanagan, number 50, leading the way for the Falcon defense. You can bet they know what Black can do for his rushing attempts during the game, watching him twice last year.
Yeah.
He sure set the state on fire.
Yeah, the record-breaking year for Black last year, but kind of held in check last week versus Plano. Garcia is going to cut it up. He's going to bull his way forward, but he's going to be stopped at the 1-yard line. So 4th and goal, decision time, and I'm sure the Panthers are going to bring in the big boys into the backfield.
I think you're going to see a little power eye football here from the Panthers as they try to get it in just inside the 1-yard line.
You got Caleb Jamison and Kofi Powell checking into the ball game.
Powell's going to be the up back.
There's the beef.
He's actually lining up.
He's going to line up as a tight end.
Yeah.
There's the handoff, and he is absolutely not going to be able to get in. Caden Taylor on the carry. He's going to get maybe back to the line of scrimmage, and the Panthers come away empty after a very promising drive.
Yep, they just stuffed the middle of that line. The Falcons did not allow any penetration by that Panther offensive line or the running back and stopped him short. They will take over the ball just inside, looks like about the 2-yard line, 1-yard line. This offense is led by number 3, Julian Williams. He's just a junior. We expect to see Andrew Hernandez. Nobody in the backfield right now.
Whoa, he sailed it, but it's going to be caught out there by number 10, Jordan Revlis. For the Falcons, he's going to have a first down all the way out to the 22-yard line, gain of 21.
He just ran up the numbers. Nobody picked him up. And a good pitch and catch for the Falcons there. Oh! That's a good job right there on the defensive line by Elijah Marquez, number 48. Got his big paws up and got him in the passing lane to knock that ball down and make it 2nd and 10 from the 22-yard line.
Well, quarterback Julian Williams, big game last week, 343 yards and 5 touchdowns through the air. Only 8 completions. Averaged 43 yards per completion last week.
Comes pressure from the outside.
Jameson's got him on the run. Williams fires just a little bit behind the intended receiver there. And that's going to be up a 3rd down and 10.
Aiden Medina on the coverage on the back end for the Panthers, coming from the safety position, number 19. He just ran with the receiver that was coming from the top side of the field across, trying to help his quarterback out. And that's going to be 3rd and 10 now for the Falcons from their own 22-yard line. Let's see if the Permian defense can get off the field here.
Empty set once again for the Falcons. Same play. It's going to be caught, but they're going to rule it incomplete as Jordan Revlis there had his feet taken out from under him. Big sophomore caught a 41-yard touchdown last week, but that's going to be a punting situation.
Cameron Mattingly on the hit there to make that ball jarred loose at the last minute. But you're right, that was the same play they threw on 1st down, it looked like, and Permian adjusted to it well. Now, Eastlake will have to punt from deep in their own territory. Punt's going to come off at about the 10-yard line.
Davis Estrada did the punting last week for the Falcons. A flag on the play. He gets his foot into this one. It's going to be taken there by Mattingly at about the 43-yard line, and he's going to go absolutely nowhere. Return of maybe a yard or 2, but flag on the play. Estrada's one punt last week went for 57 yards.
Wow, that's a good average, isn't it?
You don't punt often when your team puts a 70 spot on the board.
That's exactly correct. See what the call is. Legal formation, Nathan thinks it is. I'm hoping it's not a offsides penalty. If they're pointing toward the Eastlake side.
Well, if it's against Eastlake, you'd think the Panthers would obviously decline it. I mean, that's a super field position there.
Yep.
And if it's against the Panthers, unless it's I guess you could re-kick it and pick up 5 yards, but unless it's 4th and 10, so it'd have to be 10 to pick up a first.
Jesse Gonzalez is our referee, the umpire Stephen Mahaffey. Line judge is Jerome Chavez. He'll be out on the 2nd half. First half is Leroy Valerio from the line head linesman. Back judge Brent Ferguson, field judge Corey Marshall, and the side judge is Miguel Martinez. And they are dedicating this game to Dal Watson, who is a referee for the Permian Basin chapter for many years, passed away last week. So they are dedicating the game, this referee crew, to Dal. Our thoughts and prayers are with Dal's friends and family.
Illegal formation on the kicking team. Holding on the return team. Penalties offset. Replay 4th down.
Nope. Well, they're going to do it again.
Go do it one more time.
It took a while to decide that, but we will just let Mr. Estrada trot back out and put a boot into the ball.
Panther defense did a good job of getting off the field after that initial first down by the Falcon offense. And that first play from deep in their own territory. Panthers did a good job of bowling up and getting off the field, so now maybe they'll get some more decent field position here. I believe is that Mattingly back there again?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
And Mattingly, very good athlete.
A little busy, isn't he?
Yeah, you're going to see him both sides of the ball, special teams, and he will make his presence known probably every time the Panthers take the field this year.
On the punt, number 7, Riley Estrada.
This defense returns 9 starters from last year's team. Went 8-4, got into the playoffs in the second round before losing to North Crowley, the eventual, I should say, district or state champion. They played them twice the last 2 years in the second round.
Going to take this one at the 42, and it's going to get back into Falcon territory. You're going to mark him out around the 47-yard line. Going to be returned about 10.
Jose Olivas, number 21, taking him out of bounds at the Eastlake Falcon sideline. Permian will have the ball 1st and 10 from the Falcon 47-yard line. Let's see what adjustments the Panthers have made. First 2 plays, the 2 wide receiver screens worked very well. Let's see if they decide to come on with something else here in the second series. Maybe try to get Black established with the running game.
Well, very important for the Panthers this year. I mean, everybody's seen the videos of Black. Everybody knows what he can do. And it's going to be important they're able to throw the ball successfully to free up that run game as Black drives forward for a gain of about 5.
Andrew Flanagan, number 50, already on a couple of tackles for the Falcon defense. There he goes.
Black going to pick up about 4, going to bring up 3rd and short.
Clay, this is a revamped Permian offense. The only starter back up there is the center, Josh Henderson, number 70. The guards, Micah Moran Samuel, number 74, and Max Sotelo, number 75. The tackles, Alex Dominguez, number 66, and Jesse Reyes, the left tackle, number 61. This is a group that's got to gel as the season goes on.
But your center is a returning first-team all-district player, and they run right behind him up the middle, and Black will have the first down on a gain of about 9.
Offensive line did a good job between the tackles there of opening that gap just to the right of the center and the guard, and they have a Panther first down.
Garcia pulls it this time, and he runs it. It's going to be a flag on the play.
This might be a holding penalty.
Yeah, that's going to be something on an illegal block. That was
holding on the offense, 49. 10 yards.
tight end, I believe.
That's the H or the tight end, yep. Might have got a hold of somebody out there on the edge.
Tight end or H, wherever he lined up. So that's going to move the ball back
After the penalty, 1st down and 20 for the Panthers.
to the 48-yard line now. 1st and 20 for the Panthers.
Let's see if they go to the airway here. Get some of this yardage back. Permian had some penalty problems last week against Plano at the Star.
Well, there it is again, and this time Hernandez fights off, not able to get through, is fighting off the block there. Number 27, Fernando Morales for the Falcons.
Zephaniah De Leon, number 21's responsibility there was to get that guy blocked from the wide receiver position. Give the defender credit for shedding that block and making the play. Back to the losses, back to the 40-yard line.
Yep, loss of 2, so 2nd and 22 now for the Panthers. 3 receivers split top of the screen. Garcia keeps it, rolls, finds a Mattingly, I believe, there in the seam. No, that's Hernandez, excuse me. And Caden Hernandez is going to get back most of the penalty yards, going to bring up about 3rd and 12.
A little half roll sprint out to the right side. Receiver just hooked up into the open area.
Garcia this time is not going to have time. He's going to get about a yard out of the play, just inside about the 29-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 11 for the Panthers.
Panthers, looks like they're going to punt the football. Maybe try to pin that Falcon defense or offense deep again.
I'd like to see Munoz. He is. I don't know who's going to hold, but there comes Hernandez. He's like, whoop, y'all need me?
It's going to be 45 yards on the attempt. Icker's got the leg for
Well, he kicked a 40-yarder last week, was 1 for 1. Good from 40 yards last week.
Bad snap, good
Hernandez
hold.
does a great job of getting the hold, and he boots it through. Iker Munoz puts the Panthers on the board. They lead 3-0.
4:51 remaining in the first quarter. The Panthers 3, the Falcons 0.
At Bush's Chicken, we start each day with one thought in mind. Be the best, whether it's preparing food or waiting on customers. We are family. We take joy in our family serving your family. We hope you'll stop by and see us. If you do, let us know you saw this ad, and we'll give you a 10% discount. Bush's Chicken, simply the best.
The entirety of what the Wrangler Promise has done for me so far has been amazing.
Now I can embrace my college and I don't have to focus on that anymore. So now it's kind of like a whole load off my shoulders. And I'm just like, okay, let me give college my all.
The best part about the Wrangler Promise is not having to worry about your tuition payment. You can focus strictly on your grades and being your best self in college.
A degree is never going to hurt you. It's only going to benefit you. So why not apply for a Wrangler Promise today?
Welcome back to our Bush's Chicken High School football game of the week. A couple other sponsors we have going for us tonight. Rexco Poly Supply and Odessa College, who is sponsoring our slow motion replay. The Panthers put a 3 spot on the board, and Munoz now to kick off. And he is going to put the boot into it big time. Boy, almost took out a cameraman there. And that's going to be an advantage for Permian tonight because Eastlake last week had one kickoff return for a touchdown and another one returned for close to 90 yards, I believe, if their statistics were entered correctly. So that's a big weapon for the Panthers to be able to avoid those return men.
Anytime they start inside their own 25-yard line, that helps your defense out, makes that offense have to put plays together to get their drive started or get their offense started. Let's see how they handle it.
I hadn't seen senior tailback Junior Trotman. That's the first. No, got a flag on the play. So
false start.
And that was not Trotman anyway. Trotman was actually split out at the bottom of your screen. Number 1 had a big game last week.
Ball start. 11.
For the Falcons. So that's going to move them back 5, and it's going to be a 1st and 15 now.
First and 15 for the Falcons.
Curious to see if there's any travel lag for this Eastlake Falcon team coming all the way from El Paso, about 5-6 hours on the bus.
Well, there's so many schools out there now, they rarely get to travel.
Right.
And so Williams fire. It's going to be picked off. There's Mattingly that we spoke of. And he does get a foot down inbounds. So, second interception of the year for Mattingly, and the Panthers with the big turnover.
Yep, he just read the quarterback's eyes and stepped in front of that receiver going up the sideline here. Read it very well. Turnover for the Panthers. They'll have ball 1st and 10 from the Falcon 39-yard line. Good read by Cameron there.
The Falcons 39-yard line.
See if Permian tries to strike here on a big play off the turnover.
Williams' first interception of the year, did not turn it over at all last week. And comes at a prime time as Hernandez in motion, going to give to Black up the middle, big hole. And he bruises his way for a gain of 9.
Number 8, Isaiah Evans on the tackle for the Falcons. When your secondary guys have to come up and make tackles, you know there's a big hole there up front. Panther offensive line did a good job of clearing the way for Gavin to get about 9 yards on first down.
Yeah, here's the 2nd and 1. This may be you want to take a pop at the end zone
Shot
right here.
Yep.
Panthers got a Case and Navarrete split out the top of the screen. Oh, little miscommunication there. Looked like a tight end John kind of got turned around and ball thrown incomplete. Fortunately for the Panthers, as it kind of was hung up there.
They tried to throw that up the seam like Eastlake's done a couple of times. Right up where the hashes are. That's where the soft part of that zone they're playing is. They've got one high safety right now. 2 corners playing off. That tells you it's cover 3. Now the safety's going to come up. So
Herrera in the backfield. And he is going to get through the hole, and he's going to have a first down plus as once again the Panthers go with the change of pace back, as we called J.P. Uranga last year. And it's going to be a big first down.
Yep. Good blocking. Watch our instant replay there as they come on up. Ball's at the 17, 1st and 10 for the Panther offense. Trying to get another touchdown on the board. Clock running at 3:38.
Gary Weatherford just came into the booth here, folks. A not young anymore, used to be a great young man, didn't we all? Bringing us some rosters, so we do appreciate that, Gary, very much.
And that time they had penetration. I'm talking about the Eastlake defense. I believe that was number 64, Caesar Cruz. Got inside the block. Looks like they're rotating some of their defensive people, trying to keep people fresh.
I noticed on their stat sheet last week they played a whole heap of kids on defense. So 2nd down and 11 for the Panthers. Black back in the backfield. Hernandez and Case and Navarrete split top. Aaron Navarrete split at the bottom. Black's going to try that right side. He's going to fight forward for a gain of 3.
This Eastlake defense, Clay, showing early they're not going to let Gavin get going with his legs. They're doing a good job of gap control and keeping him in front of their defense, other than the 1 9-yard run a while ago. Panthers have 3rd and about 7 or 8 yards to get a first down here.
H-back checks out of the ball game, and Zephaniah De Leon checks in. So the Panthers going to split 2 top and bottom. Black still in the black backfield. Black actually caught a touchdown pass last week. So if he makes himself a threat in the passing game, Garcia is able to fight loose, gets rid of it. Caden Hernandez wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
And they just lost coverage on the back end. They did. Falcons. Watch on our replay here.
But Garcia's feet makes this play right there.
Kept the play alive.
Boy, he was dangerous with that ball, palming it in each hand.
But kept his head up, kept his eyes downfield, and saw Caden Hernandez coming across to the near side for a Panther touchdown.
Munoz on to do the kicking now. He was 2 for 2 on the extra points last week. See if the snap comes up just a little bit here. Hernandez did a good job getting it down last time, gets it down this time. And the kick is good, so your score now reads the Permian Panthers 10, the Eastlake Falcons 0.
The scoring summary brought to you by
The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs, with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company, Odessa.
Rexco!
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's 2 guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's 2 dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign.
Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Podzemny about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
Taking off the Panthers, number 84, Williams.
Welcome back to our Bush's Chicken High School football game of the week. Panthers score in 6 plays, took it 39 yards in 2 minutes and 47 seconds, and Garcia hits Caden Hernandez with the 16-yard touchdown pass. Munoz, once again, is going to just, man.
Kick that to Andrews.
I'm telling you. Wow. And that's basically windless.
Yep.
So
once a big weapon, and that was one of my keys tonight, too. It was the kicking game. Use the kicking game to flip the field, get some field position into your advantage, and Iker Munoz has done that with his leg on the field goal and the extra point, and the 2 kickoffs he's put deep into the end zone, forcing Eastlake to start on their own 25-yard line.
So Williams is going to bring the Falcons back again, 1st and 10. And he's going to keep it left. He's going to be chased, and it's going to just get it out of bounds there.
And across the line of scrimmage, so it's not intentional grounding.
But Luis Zapien, man, he was putting the heat on.
Yes, he did.
Zapien had a big game last week, had a tackle for a loss, had a couple of times he hurried the quarterback just like that.
Caleb Jamison also came off the edge down here and was in hot pursuit, as Buford T. Justice would say. The old Smokey and the Bandit movies. He was coming.
Got a little bit of hurry there is Elijah Green. Got to wait your turn, buddy. Watch that football.
Yeah, he's right in front of that football, too.
Offsides. 1 on the defense, 5 yards, still 2nd down.
I'm sure he's going to come. They're going to bring him over here and let him think about that for a minute.
Yeah.
It's a free 5 yards.
Can't say I didn't see the ball, Coach.
Yep. Right in front of you.
Which he wasn't watching. He was obviously watching the center.
Now they got Kofi Powell over the nose.
Moved him over at nose, and handoff up the middle, and the going is just tough. There's met by several Panthers. Going to be a pickup of only about a yard.
37. Watching Clay right here just slide down. I think Kofi Powell might have been the initial contact person for the Panthers there. Good job by him.
Zeke Herrera on the carry there for the Falcons. He's going to set up a 3rd and 3.
Quads to one side.
They are going to overload it over there. And handoff is going to be to Trotman, and he is going to try and get the corner and going to get just enough to get up the Falcons' second first down, of the game.
Yeah, you see it on the jet sweep right there going left. Tried to contain it out there, just missed a tackle off the edge over there in the Panthers secondary. Isaiah McCoy couldn't get him. 1st down, Falcons.
Williams overthrows this time, and once again intended for Revelis out there, but ball's overthrown at 2nd and 10.
And Clay, what they're trying to do is hit that area between the corner and the safety up there. That's cover 2 on that side of the field for the Panthers, and they're trying to release that wide receiver and let him get in between the corner and safety. Just did not execute it right there.
And Mattingsley's already shown how dangerous that play that can be if you do not execute.
Right.
3 receivers down here at the bottom.
Back still moving.
Williams throws. Oh, it's going to be caught. Trotman gets the ball, gets knocked out of his hands, but then it's tipped up in the air, and it's going to be caught by George Ramirez,
Pass complete to number
16, for a 1st down, Falcons.
Johnny on the spot, right place at the right time to get that deflection, and you see number 42, Dominic Daughtery, making the play, but not before Falcons get a first down.
Hey, Mom, look what I found.
Yeah.
Last
Christmas
play
came
probably
early.
Quarter. Play clock inside of 4. Williams with a keeper up the middle, and he's going to bull forward for a gain of about 6. And that will bring us to the end of the first quarter with the Panthers leading 10-0. We'll be back after this.
Hi, my name is Kevin Mannix. I'm the president and founder of Optimus Physical Therapy. I've practiced in the outpatient setting for the last 18 years in Midland, Odessa.
It is intercepted by Kevin Mannix.
Our professional staff will ensure that your functional goals will be met. Our cutting-edge manual techniques and state-of-the-art equipment allows Optimus to offer an evidence-based treatment approach tailored to each patient's functional recovery. Remember Optimus Therapy for optimal results.
Back to Ratliff Stadium for the start of the second quarter of our Bush's Chicken game of the week. Panthers up on the Eastlake Falcons 10-0 as we start the second quarter. Ball's going to be at the Panther 48-yard line. That'll make it second and about 4 for the Falcon offense. Clay Kennedy, Kyle Hubbard, and Nathan Hubbard up here in the booth. Our Trans Global Productions team bringing you all the excitement and the action here from Ratliff Stadium, the opener of the 2025 high school football season. Second and 4. 3 receivers split out up to the top, 1 down wide here. Their quarterback number 3, Williams, going to pass, now get outside. Panthers lose contain over there, and he's going to work out of bounds for a Falcon first down at the 39-yard line.
Gain of about 10 there.
Same thing, 3 receivers far side, 1 open down here.
Williams going to keep it. This time he's going to dart out of bounds, going to pick up still about 4 yards, so nice gain on first down.
And the Panthers are going to have to do a better job, Clay, of staying in their rush lanes and not give him an open alley to run through if he decides to tuck it and run. Either that or the Panthers are going to have to get an inside linebacker spying on that quarterback as he goes back to pass.
Yeah. Last week, Williams only 3 carries for 16 yards. One of them did go for a touchdown.
That's generally what happens in a 3-4 defense.
Nope.
You got somebody spying the quarterback. Little option play.
Yes, it was, and that's going to be a first down carry there for Zeke Herrera down to the 25-yard line of the Panthers. Gain of 10.
Isaiah McCoy on the tackle out there. On the speed option by the Falcons. They got out on the corner here and got a first down to the Panther 25-yard line.
Well, Herrera does a good job of picking up Jamison, who was coming on the blitz. He had a full head of steam, and Herrera does a good job picking him up, but Williams' pass falls incomplete.
Aiden Medina on the coverage out there on the far side for the Panthers, playing, looks like he's playing safety. No, he's a corner out there, I'm sorry.
Powell pulled some tape off there and threw it, and it went about 3 yards. Didn't even make it to the numbers.
Oh, wow.
Nope. Penalty marker. Looks like they've got the Panthers, man. Those defensive linemen are jumping and moving. Williams must be doing a real good job with his cadence.
Yeah, changing up the snap count. Panthers are going to have to get their eyes in on that ball and wait for the movement before they decide to get on up the field.
Yeah, they're going to call this one on El Paso, so apparently
all start.
Yep, they called that a false start, so somebody
moved.
Flinched. Donovan Corrales in right now at one of the defensive ends for the Panthers. Had some playing time last week.
Yeah, they're rotating people too, Clay.
Well, 93, 94, 95 degrees at start of the game. You got to do some rotating.
Now, Elijah Green on the tackle there inside as they handed the ball off, tried to pop a little quick hitting running play up the middle. And Elijah did a good job of getting off the block and making that tackle. Here's 3rd and 13.
Derek Holguin on that last carry had 6 carries last week for 94 yards, averaged 15.7 yards per carry.
Changing the play at the line of scrimmage over there.
Williams throw back, a little screen, got the block set up, and that is Holguin. He is going to be inside the 10-yard line. First down and goal for the Falcons.
That's a great call by their coaching staff. They saw they had it outmanned, outnumbered over here. You see the 2 blockers.
And well blocked. Look at this. Well blocked.
And he just did a good job of running the daylight and getting the first down at the 8-yard line. First and goal for the Eastlake Falcons.
Lou Harris did a great job fighting one of those blocks off to keep him out of the end zone. Holguin is into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
He just blew a hole on the right side there. Clay, nobody filled that gap, and he waltzed into the end zone for the Falcon touchdown. Goodness.
Boy, they marched it down. They looked like they could score 70 points in the game if they're not careful on that drive.
Yeah, they sure did.
Well, we knew that last year they put up the first game of the season, they put up 49 against the Panthers, just wasn't enough. And the kick there by Irigoyen is good. And so with 10:41 remaining in the first half, the Panthers lead cuts now 10-7.
It's a great time to become a Wrangler. Serving the Permian Basin for over 75 years, Odessa College is your prime destination for education and training. From nursing to welding, teaching to truck driving, criminal justice to automation, Odessa College is educating the students of today for the workforce of tomorrow. Whether you want short-term training and certificates or associate's and bachelor's degrees, Odessa College. Register today.
El Paso Eastlake Falcons with a 13-play drive took 3 minutes and 10 seconds, and they march at 75 yards downfield to score and cut that Panther lead to 3. And a very impressive drive there. A little bit of run, a little bit of pass, and a couple of good misdirections, a nice screen. Well, so now, after the fake,
trying to catch Permian asleep up
seeing
front.
if they can, just making sure. Yeah. Panthers ready for it, obviously, well coached, know it's coming, so. They tried at some point in the game. Oh, that's a short one there. It's going to be a fair caught over there. Yep.
Can't run.
No, he realized that. Mattingly
took a couple steps.
He was like, why did I fair catch that?
Yeah, he might.
That's what he's telling the official. Oh,
10 more yards he might have had if he'd have just kept on going and not fair caught that. Panthers will start their next drive at the 25-yard line.
Well, the way he runs, that could have easily turned into
20 or 30.
Yeah. He plays at the 25-yard line.
Much more than that.
The Panther first down.
So the Panther offense will return to the field. Jacob Garcia so far tonight is 5 for 6, 82 yards and a touchdown.
Good first quarter.
Yep. Gavin Black, 35 yards on 7 carries, averaging 5 a pop.
See if they get him going here a little more.
Yeah, I'd say it's kind of going, although for him, I guess really not. There's another 5.
Yep, 5 yards off the left side, that line. Max Sotelo, Jesse Reyes doing the job.
But you know that he's going to come into every ball game this year with a target on his jersey, because they're going to say, if we can stop him, we got a chance to beat the Panthers.
We make the Panthers now a throwing team.
And Garcia has answered that tonight. Good job by the coaches getting some of those quick passes in, make it easy on the offensive line as well.
And build Jacob's confidence up as the game goes along. There it is.
There's another quick one out to Aaron Navarrete, and he is going to have the first down at the 42-yard line.
Yep, quick wide receiver screen to the far side of the field. Got a good block out there. I believe that's number 49. That's John out there doing the blocking.
H-back or tight end.
Tight end, probably plays both.
Both, and slot receiver, so Panthers going to split two out, and he is going to line up as an H-back. John on that left side. Black in the backfield. He's going to have the carry, but boy, the going is going to be tough. He's going to pick up about 2.
Panther offensive line's got to stay on their blocks just a little longer. This is a quick Eastlake Falcon defensive front. They're shedding blocks right now and getting into the gap and doing a real good job of getting to the ball carrier. Yeah, they made him come out for some reason. I'm not sure. We're talking about Gavin Black.
He's
might be bleeding a little
bit.
bit.
He said, wrap this up, hurry up.
Yeah, trainer down here working on him on the sideline. 2nd and 8 for the Panthers from their own 44-yard line.
Eastlake gave up 164 yards on the ground last week against Bel Air. Plenty of time for Garcia, and he finds his receiver, this time Kaysen Navarrete. And he's going to have another Panther first down at the Falcon 46.
Good throw by Jacob Garcia, just an out route right in front of the soft coverage. They're playing soft and off out there on the 2 corner positions. They're just running an out route right in front of it, driving off, cutting off that outside or inside foot, and getting out there into open area where Jacob Garcia can get him the ball. 1st and 10 Panthers.
Plenty of time to throw for Garcia there.
Look how soft they are outside, Clay.
Yep. Well, this time he's going to rush out of the pocket, but he's going to pick up a huge block by Black and all the way down to about the 25-yard line. A late flag.
That's going to be unsportsmanlike on Black.
That's probably going to move that back.
He does a good job of blocking right there, but then he turns around and says something to the defender. You can't do that. That's taunting.
That's going to get it down to the 25, but I believe you're correct. They will end up moving that back
from the spot.
So it's going to turn a 21-yard gain into a 6-yard gain.
Right.
But let's wait and see what the call is.
Panther band will be performing later. And they've got the middle school bands out here tonight, looks like. We had middle school athletes out here being recognized before the game.
Yep, boy, there's a whole heap of kids over in that section too.
Sure is.
Goodness.
Man, a lot of bodies.
Yeah, that's one of those you threw a really good block there, but Bear Bryant
just be happy with it.
Bear Bryant said, act like you've done it before, act like you've been there before.
They're trying to make sure they get this marked off from the right spot.
2 fouls, both on the offense. Number 18 on the offense, blind side. Number 18, unsportsmanlike conduct.
There's the penalty. I kind of wonder, he was in front of that guy when he threw the pass.
Well, not sure what the end of the announcement was there. He called 2 penalties. Are they going to mark them both off?
I was going to come over here and tell Coach Ellison what the deal is.
Because if it's a blindside block, they're going to mark it off from where the block took place.
It'll be back to the Panther 45.
That's going to move it back to the Panther 45.
It's a little undisciplined there, Clay.
Well,
first down and 19 for the Panthers.
He's hearing about it on the bench right now.
Yes,
so
he is.
I'm sure they let him know in no uncertain terms. That's not acceptable.
That's just too soft a coverage. They're not going to be able to do that all night.
It's going to be back to the 45-yard line of the Falcons. Going to bring up
second and 10.
Second and, about 9.
They can't play that soft out there. Permian's nickel and diming them right now. They're going to change the play down here.
2 receivers, top and bottom for the Panthers. Garcia making sure everybody knows what's going on. And this time he's going to be pushed out of the pocket and is going to look to just throw it away and have a 3rd and 9 rather than take a chance on a turnover.
Right. Tried to get the receiver to go on up the sideline here and take the defender with him, but that was too late in happening, and he made the right decision, just getting rid of the ball there. Live to play another day. 3rd and 9 from the Falcon 45-yard line. Let's see if they try that little screen out here again. See what kind of coverage. This is soft on the outside. 2 high safeties, cover 4 actually. Yep, there it is.
That's going to be caught. I believe that's number 2, Kaysen Navarrete over there, and he is going to have a first down at the 34-yard line.
Secondary pedaled off into cover 4, playing force, so they just threw the out right in front of the corner over there that was playing deep and got the first down at the Falcon 34-yard line.
Well, I tell you what, though, if he'd have come the other way, the two outside receivers had gone deep, and the slot guy, inside guy, had come out, and he was nobody within 15 yards of him.
They'll see that, make that adjustment.
So we'll look for that later on. There comes a screen.
Yep.
Navarrete, once again, still on his feet all the way down for another Panther first down at the 20.
Little quick screen game. That's the tunnel screen to the top of the formation to the far side of the field. Lineman blocked and release, and he catches the ball. We're talking about Aaron Navarrete, and just cuts back inside to the open lane for a first down to the 20-yard line.
Panthers lost last week, but they did find a player, Aaron Navarrete, 6 catches for 169 yards and a touchdown last week in the Dallas area. And that is going to be Black fumbled the ball. He had it and lost his concentration. And El Paso puts a helmet on the ball. And that's going to be a turnover for the Panthers once again. Second time tonight they've turned it over inside their El Paso 5-yard line.
The lesson here will be, Clay, put the ball away. Don't do anything. He just got, that was a helmet on the ball.
Yeah,
that's all that
he
was.
Put his hat on it. There's no doubt. And Black lost concentration. He thought he had it, and the Falcons take advantage of it with 8:06 remaining now here in the second quarter.
Well, they start backed up again with their backs up against their own goal line at the 2.5, 3-yard line. Falcons do.
Well, this time Williams is going to keep it on the ground. He's going to find some blocks. Williams almost off to the races. Looked like somebody had a handful of jersey there. Bryson Gonzalez with the probable touchdown saving tackle.
Let's see if this is, well, that's 42.
Oh,
that's
yep.
Carmona. No, that's
Bryson Gonzalez.
Yep, I'm looking at the wrong roster.
Williams once again is going to take, well, no, he's thinking about it. He's going to end up throwing. Woo, he threw into coverage, but there's a late flag from behind. They may call that interference or holding. I don't know.
Roughing the passer, maybe?
No, it was from behind the receiver.
Oh.
So we'll see what the call is here. Trying to decide. Boy, Williams really threaded that ball, but it looked
Not
like
sure
good
you
coverage.
want to throw that back into the middle of the field.
It's a dangerous throw, but it hit hands, hit the receiver in the hands, but he had his arms being held. Don't know if that was before the ball got there or not. I guess that's the question. So they're going to see what the call is here.
Pass interference on the defense. 15 yards. First down.
Pass interference.
So they're going to call it from just mark off 15 from the line of scrimmage, I guess.
Yep.
So that'll bring it out to the 42-yard line. And that'll be another first down for the Falcons.
To the 41.
Ball at their 41-yard line.
41, okay. That's a 14-yard penalty. How about that? O'Gean in motion. Williams, boy, Jamison messed that play up big time because he was breathing down Williams' neck. Look at Jamison here. Whoops.
He's got rid of the tackle.
He's
That's
like,
Powell, actually.
Well, Powell, but Jamison started it, and Williams runs into his own blocker because they were trying to set it up, and nothing there. Going to be a loss all the way back to the 35.
Guy just pushed the tackle into the backfield. So get out of the way, fella.
Yep.
I got to make a play.
Yeah, Jamison came untouched, and then Powell said, "Excuse me."
Let me finish this off.
2nd and 16 now. Oh, boy.
There's that play again.
That's the same play, this time for Trotman, but it's going to be just incomplete, led him just a little too much. So 3rd and 16 now for the Falcons. 7:06 remaining in the first quarter, first half. Lots of time left for the Panther offense if they can get the turnover here.
See if they run that little screen again. They know Permian's going to peer in their ears back.
Well, over pursued, and Williams has got a whole lot of green, and he is going to have a first down as he carries it into Panther territory.
Panthers got to take a better angle to that quarterback. He's elusive, and he'll make you miss, and that's what happened out there to number 4, Roman Luaris. He tried to get to him and took a bad angle to the quarterback.
18 yards on that pickup for Williams, so keeps the drive alive as the clock inside of 7 minutes. Well, they got 3 split to that short side of the field, and his pitches, I believe that's De Leon again, and he is going to be out close to another Falcon first down.
Luaris out there on the tackle again. The speed option out to the far side. And Luaris gets there and forces him out of bounds, but not before an 8-yard gain. Falcons are putting a drive together.
They started all the way back on their own 3-yard line. Panthers doing a lot better job now, not jumping or falling for the cadence of the quarterback. There's a handoff up the middle real quick. Panthers get some hands on him, but he fights forward for a gain of about 4. Holguin again on the carry.
Elijah Green on the tackle, and they just exploited that gap between the left tackle and left guard, kicking the end out. And there's Plano showed that against Permian last week with some runs right into that little gap there.
Yep. That was an awful quick flag right there. No, they called a false start.
The offense, 5 yards.
No, they called a false start, and I mean, I don't even think all the guys were to the line of scrimmage yet.
Right.
So I don't know what the 1st and 15 now for the Falcons. Clock continues to run. Holguin over the right side this time is going to keep his feet, get back the penalty plus a yard.
Caleb Jamison on the tackle for the Permian defense before he gets up to the Permian 32-yard line. That'll make it 2nd and 9 after the 6-yard gain.
2 receivers, top and bottom for the Falcons. I guess we were talking earlier before the game about the new wearable technology and those kind of things, but it does not appear either team using that tonight. And once again, it's going to be about a 4 or 5 yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 4 for the Falcons.
Corrales, number 92. That's Donovan Corrales making the play. He's playing the right defensive end position right now for Permian. See if they bring some pressure here.
Williams is going to keep it. Boy, he probably wished he'd have given that to Holguin.
He's not getting away.
Mattingly just yanks him to the ground.
Mattingly, watch him out here, folks. He's got the right technique and position and keep him from bouncing outside. He tried to stiff arm him.
Even the stiff arm was no good there. Nice replay there by the Odessa College camera. We'll go for it. 4th and 6.
Quarterback draw. See if they run the quarterback draw here.
I don't think so.
Empty backfield.
Well, he's going to roll, but he's going to have to throw it. And he has Trotman there down to the 17-yard line for the Falcon first down.
Right in front of Roman Luaris on the coverage for Permian on the out route. Enough to get the Falcon first down and allow them to keep this drive. This drive started at the 3.5-3-yard line.
Boy, they went quick there and throw behind the receiver intended for number 11, Jaden Sharp, but thrown a little bit behind him, going to be incomplete.
Nada Cardoza on the coverage for the Panthers in the secondary. Read that route, was right on top of the receiver there to keep him from getting to the ball and forcing a bad toss by Julian Williams. 2nd and 10.
Two receivers top. H-back in the ball game now for the Falcons. Williams pulls it, fakes it, and pulls it, and he's going to get to the sideline pretty stinking quick as Roman Luaris was bearing down on him.
Coming from the outside, a little play action zone read look, run pass option.
Third down.
So now the Panthers, boy, I'd have my ears peeled back here. Those are defensive linemen. And look for them to probably bring one of the backers. I don't know. Empty backfield, maybe not. Fake the jet sweep. And Luaris is going to have the sack all the way back close to the 30-yard line. Wow.
This is a
huge play.
Yeah, it's a good job by Roman right there. Coming on the outside, kept him in front of him, slung him down to the ground, and allowed him to get back there and make the play.
El Paso's going to take a timeout to talk about it. We'll do the same. We'll be back. 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Let's go! The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company, Odessa.
Let's go!
Well, the big play by Roman Luaris has moved El Paso back now. If they want to try and kick it, you're talking about a 46 or 47-yard field goal. And don't know that they're either kicker. They got two kickers that kicked last week, and they were perfect on extra points, but no field goal attempts.
Two kickers, Sergio Chavez
got
and
their
Nicholas.
offense in, so
I'm going to try that name, Irigoyen.
Yeah, Irigoyen and Chavez, both perfect last week, but that's just too far. So
how deep they're playing in the secondary.
Well, I mean, I don't even know if they're deep enough.
Yeah, they may not be.
Guarantee you 3 young men up front are going to be coming. Williams goes deep. It wouldn't have mattered. If somebody could have been wide open and it wouldn't have mattered.
Our camera guys back there could have had a better chance at that.
That's about where Munoz kicks have been landing out of the end zone. So the Panthers take over. 3:53 left here in the second quarter. Plenty of time.
And 3 timeouts to work with.
So the bend but don't break. That's a long drive for El Paso. "14 plays, not counting the two penalties. So took a lot of time off the clock, but come up empty-handed. Panthers going to run the option. Garcia. Yeah, I don't think he grabbed it. He looked like he's trying to strip the ball. But good play there as El Paso stretches it out. Going to be a gain of 1 for the Panthers.
And give Jacob Garcia credit for not pitching that ball. He thought about it out here on the edge, but they had that covered.
It was played well.
Yep, and they got 1.5 yards. They probably might have been a little worse if he'd have pitched that ball out there, but give him credit for making a good decision and taking care of the football.
Assignment football on that option is very important. There's a quick screen out to Hernandez. He's going to fight forward to about the 35-yard line.
And they are playing so soft on the outside there. We got a penalty marker.
There's another flag.
Late flag. My goodness gracious. See what the call is. That was an awful late flag.
After play, that's what's more like 6 on the offense, 15 yards.
Well, so once again, emotions are a little high, a little too high. You got to keep your head.
Discipline.
Got to be disciplined, and the Panthers going to move it back now, and that's after the play, so that's going to make it, instead of 3rd down and about 4, it's going to make it 3rd down and about, what is that, 28, something like that?
I think it's only 19 yards, isn't it? Yeah, 3rd and 19.
Run basically the same play to Navarrete, and this time he's going to go absolutely nowhere. He's going to get back to about the line of scrimmage, and the Panthers will be facing a punting situation. Kind of surprised the Falcons not going to burn a timeout here. Still 2.5 minutes left, but I guarantee you the Panthers will be happy to tick off about 25 of those.
And they're down a timeout. They've only got 2 timeouts left. We're talking about Eastlake. Maybe they would like to see where their field position is here.
Well, Munoz on to do the punting. And he's going to let it go all the way down to about 2 seconds before he takes that snap, I would imagine. Uh-oh! And that's going to go through the end zone, so that's going to be 2 points and a safety for the Falcons, and they will get the ball back after this also, as the Panthers will be kicking off from their own 20-yard line. Don't know if Munoz can get that all the way through the end zone or not.
Goodness, that's a bad mistake for the Panthers there on the penalty, and then the snap over the punter's head. You've taken some momentum away from yourself and given it back to the Eastlake Falcons. And now they could get some decent field position here.
Well, like I say, Munoz, he's got quite a boot, but I don't think he's going to put this through the end zone. But you know, they've got such a big gap between these up guys and their deep guys right now that, man, if you could squib it by about halfway past that second run there, you might have a shot.
It's live after 10 yards.
Yeah, it's live.
And there is a huge, like you said, a gap between about the Falcon 49 and where their deep guys are at their own 15. There's a good
pooch it down to about the 35-yard line and
33-yard gap.
Take your chances. Well, you'll be taking about the 28 there by number 15.
Oh, there's
Ethan
an illegal
Rivera.
block.
Yeah, there's at least 2 flags.
Oh, yeah, that's an illegal blindside.
Oh, here's a 3rd flag up here. So this may do it again. This may go both ways because there's a.
Well, they are mentally making some mistakes right now. Those penalties really, really hurt when you react out of emotion.
See if they just decide to kick it again. Make sure he gets it right here.
Boy, these guys are really taking their time, making sure they've got.
Blindside, 28 on the return team. 15 yard. First
He just.
Timeout.
Is that an official
Yep.
time?
They said
timeout.
media timeout, 2-minute warning this year in high school football. So we will take a break. We'll be back for the last minute 53 after this.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's 2 guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's 2 dudes on the State Farm.
Borrow Better banking sign. Gentlemen, please get down for the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose. Okay, he's getting the hose. Let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Podzemny about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
E&E Service and Supply is your leader in well service supplies and rig packages. We manufacture oil savers, rod transfers, rod strippers, pipe wiper blocks, weight indicators and pads, rope sockets, drop valves, guy line blocks, swab mandrels, fishing tools, slip cylinders for Advance, BJ, and Guyberson, and a whole lot more. Please come by E&E Service and Supply at 3501 Brazos.
Welcome back to our Bush's Chicken High School Football Game of the Week, also sponsored tonight by Diamond Pump and Transport, LLC, and Complex Community Federal Credit Union, along with State Farm agent Mike Podzemny, Optimus Physical Therapy and Kevin Mannix, E&E Service and Supply, and both the Permian High School and Odessa High School football booster clubs.
Kevin Mannix played on the '89 state championship team. Defensive secondary guy.
So, minute 53, the Falcons have the ball on the 16-yard line. 2 timeouts to work with. And they are going to run Holguin, and he is going to find the running tough as he's going to get back about to the line of scrimmage.
Caleb Jamison, the first Panther defender there, coming from the linebacker spot.
Jamison, a 3-year starter for the Panthers. He has made himself known in this program the last 2 years.
Yes.
So looking for huge things from him this senior year.
Yep. He flies all over the field.
He is involved.
He's busy.
Nope. Going to swing it out to Trotman. Yep, they're going to call that an illegal block.
That's a hold, I believe, out here.
So it's going to be a gain out to about the 29 or 24-yard line. But I believe that will probably be coming back. Yep.
Holding. 10 on the offense. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Still second down.
Still second down, so they'll mark that off from the spot of the foul. It's going to take it back to the 10-yard line. So
second and about 16.
Ball at the 10-yard line.
Second and about 16 sounds good to me.
Clock running at a minute 5.
Yeah, I think
don't give up a big play here if you're the Permian defense.
I think El Paso would be thrilled to death if they don't do something here. I look for the Panthers maybe to burn their timeouts.
Yeah.
This is going to hand it up the middle and is going to pick up about get the penalty yards back, but it's going to bring up about a 3rd and 10, and the Panthers indeed will use a timeout here. We'll do the same. We'll be back for the last 41 seconds after this.
At Bush's Chicken, you have plenty of options. From great tasting chicken and tenders to delicious sides. Enjoy our expanded selection of soft drinks, now in extra large 44-ounce cups. You'll also be happy to know we now have online ordering or carry-out or delivery. Just go to busheschicken.com and find your favorite store.
Well, as we return, they've added 4 seconds back to the clock, so 45 seconds left now. The Falcons facing a 3rd and 10. So what are you going to do here, Kyle? Are you going to try and throw it, or are you just going to run it and punt it?
I'll try that little screen play of some kind and see if you can get somebody out in open space.
Yeah, but, I mean, there's a lot to lose on that, too, because you have fought your way back. It's a 1-point ball game. Momentum, you may not have a lot of momentum, but you got a little bit. And, boy, that could really swing things the other way.
Ifs and buts.
But, you know, you traveled this far down to play a ball game. This is preseason. Not going to make a difference.
Find out what you can do. Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
Call timeout.
Panthers are going to burn another timeout.
Yep. That was disaster from the snap.
So we're going to look at one more of our sponsor, and we'll be back after this.
The entirety of what the Wrangler Promise has done for me so far has been amazing.
Now I can embrace my college, and I don't have to focus on that anymore. So now it's kind of like a whole load off my shoulders, and I'm just like, okay, let me give college my all.
The best part about the Wrangler Promise is not having to worry about your tuition payment. You can focus strictly on your grades and being your best self in college.
A degree is never going to hurt you. It's only going to benefit you. So why not apply for a Wrangler Promise today?
Rexco! The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company in Odessa. Rexco!
Strada on to do the punting again.
That's a pretty shot right there.
Oh, there's a little UTPB action there in the background.
Boy, well, they have a big win last week.
Oh, that's what I heard.
Number 5. Yeah.
Boy, Mattingly.
Athletic.
Still on his feet.
Wow, look at that scrum.
They're finally going to blow the whistle. Finally got him down, but boy, that's going to set the Panthers up inside the 35-yard line, I believe. 27 seconds, and they'll still have one timeout.
In their back pocket.
Yep. So it's going to have to be quick, but you got a shot.
Call 2 plays. Maybe you might even take a shot here running wise with Gavin Black, see if you can get him in open space.
At the 32-yard line.
Maybe put yourself in at least field goal
I was going to say, I would say for Munoz, maybe another 5 yards.
10 yards.
They may be in field goal position the way he's kicked the ball. But Garcia going to roll left. He's got plenty of time. He's just going to throw this one to the band. And 19 seconds remaining, so it'll be 2nd and 10.
Wilson and Young Ranger band over there. Somebody almost made the play.
Yep. No, this isn't baseball. You don't get to keep that. Got to give it back.
Come on, they can get it signed after the game, like they do.
So Panthers. Well, see now, doing something different here. They're signaling a play in rather than Garcia coming to the sideline. So that's something we hadn't seen.
They did that last night in the JV game.
But Garcia has been coming to the sideline early in the ball game. I haven't paid attention every play, but I have seen him over there. Oh.
Mental mistakes. This is on Permian. This is a mental mistake. What's the call, guys?
The down marker on the field. Oh, there he goes. I was going to say he had his third down, and I'm like, ah.
That's on Permian. It'll be second again.
Yeah. Well, it'll be second regardless. It's the whistle before the ball was snapped.
Delay?
5 yards.
Oh, my.
Well, it took them a little bit to signal, but I didn't think it took them that long to signal that play in. So it'll be 2nd and 15 now for the Panthers.
Let's see if they're going to stop and go.
Whoa, Black with the catch, but I tell you what.
That guy almost got his hand on it.
Yes, sir. They're pretty lucky that number 36 there for the Falcons, Ezekiel Cisneros, didn't stick his paw out, because that meat hook might have took that ball back the other way.
Right.
He had 3rd down and 13.
It's going to be completed to Black. It's going to be at the 32-yard line. So, no, excuse me, at the 36-yard line. 10 seconds left. You pretty much you need to get a little something here to give Munoz a chance.
Right.
Yeah. So other than that, you might as well just throw it in the end zone. And Garcia, throws it away, but the clock expires. So as time expires, we're going to go into halftime with the Panthers leading the El Paso Eastlake Falcons 10-9.
With your score, the Panthers 10.
Take this billboard down.
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's 2 guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's 2 dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign.
Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Podzemny about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
Evening, sports fans. I'm Mike Adkins, Chief Communications Officer for Ector County ISD, here at Ratliff Stadium. So it's kind of quiet right now. It's going to be ramped up once the games get going, and of course this is halftime of the first weekend of home games. I've got Executive Director of Athletics Tracy Bogart here. I'm telling you, these are her only free 3 minutes of the week leading up to the first weekend of games, right? So it's different having back-to-back home games with both teams. So what's that like, and the excitement of the first home weekend?
Well, week one's always fun. When you could bring 2 games in, OHS and Permian, the same week, it's pretty exciting. You know, we're starting to knock on the doors and get people out for the season, and we're ecstatic about it because we know that they're going to come, and so we're waiting for them. We have a long road to travel, but we're here ready to do it.
All right, so for those who are not in the stadium for these games right now, but planning to be here, remind us stadium policies, because it's we've got some safety stuff in place.
Yes, sir. Stadium policies are somewhat lengthy, but we're a large stadium, and so we follow the guidelines of the large stadiums across Texas, across the nation. One, we're the clear bag policy. You can have a small wallet, but it has to fit in a certain size of dimensions. It all works out in the long run, just because we're looking for the safety of, for everyone involved. No food or drink outside food and drink, due to the fact that we have a concession stand that's ready and available for everyone. No strollers. You can bring a carry-in, but no strollers. No air horns, no big fan things in their way of the view, things like that. The bottom line is we're here for a great game day experience, and so we're trying to look out for everyone involved. And our stadium is just designed a little bit more of a upwards pattern, and that kind of takes out some of the things that people think that's allowed. No umbrellas. No.
Correct. Like I said, things that have the potential to block people's view who are behind you, the air horns that are really loud and can drown out the sound if somebody's child is making a great play and getting called out. Really, it's about experience, enjoying the game, having a great experience for everybody, and just being aware of that. But other than that, I mean, come and be loud and cheer really loud, and
we want everyone to come out, wear their school colors, cheer the kids on. Band's going to be in full force. Actually, this weekend we're starting out even with the middle school bands as well. So that's huge. That's huge for us. We get all those kids out.
You do a great job of weaving in pieces into the game, the halftime, the quarters, really involving the community, the middle schools, and some others. It's really fun. Ratliff game day experience is second to none for high school games. I've seen a bunch in a lot of places. Game day at Ratliff is a lot of fun.
It's getting better too.
Yeah, it is.
We're not finished, getting better. We continue to go to the table to think of more creative things to do, whether it's on the outside of the stadium before games or inside the stadium during the game. So we're always looking for other things to add to.
It's really good. And you know what? We love seeing the seniors. I'm not talking about the high school seniors. I'm talking about the seniors. Tell me about the goal.
About 3 years ago, we started a ticket pass for all of our seniors that are 65 or older. All they need to do is come down to the ad building, pick up a senior pass. They can get into any football, volleyball, basketball, track meet, softball, baseball, gymnastics meet that we have in ECISD, free of charge. And so here at the stadium, guidelines are a little bit different. They do need to go to the ticket window to pick up a ticket because everything on the home side is a reserved seat. And so the only ticket that's not allowed at this time is the OHS Permian game because it's a sellout crowd. And like I said, on both sides of the stadium that night are reserved seating. And so they're locked into all the reserved seats at that time. And so a golden ticket is not good for the OHS Permian game. It's been a great experience for everyone. Now that we're online 100%, it takes out having to deal with messing with the ticket, finding it online, doing those things. It's great just to see someone walk up, flip their card out, and stroll right into the game. And we love that. And I've seen it all right. Ticket holders love it as well. It's pretty exciting. And it seems like every year we just get more and more out there that are coming to the games. You're more than welcome to watch our football games at home on Mascot Media, but we love it when they're able to come out to the games. It's exciting. And we have a lot of kids out here that are doing things, and so it's a great experience for us all.
Absolutely. So it's all UIL contests for the golden ticket?
It's not for the band. Band UIL is
athletics.
Right, it's just athletics.
But middle schools?
Middle schools, yes, they can use their golden ticket in any middle school gym, football field that we have on campus. I'm out here on South Complex. The ticket is honored.
Right. So you're saying I can come down to the athletics department, pick up my golden pass. I can't because I'm not there yet. So yeah, exactly. We're not quite there yet. I can pick up my pass, and then on a Thursday I can go watch a middle school volleyball game and get it free.
Yes, sir.
And then that night come out and watch a sub-varsity football game and get it free. And then come to the football game on Friday night, not OHS versus Permian, and get in free. And then start it all over again the next week?
Yes, sir.
It's a pretty good deal.
The card's worth about $1 million.
That's why it's the golden ticket, is that why? All right. Anything else you want to remind fans of before we step away here?
No, sir. If anyone ever has any questions, please reach out to us. We will be more than happy to help anyone. We are so excited that the year is here. It seems like we never end, but once the people start arriving and the fans, get here, we get pretty excited just because we're glad to see everyone. We want everybody out there just representing the best. It's a community effort all the way around. We really look forward to just taking care of people and having a good time.
Very good. Thanks, Jessica. I know you got a lot to do before the games get called, so we'll let you go. We'll come back. What about the Texas?
This is an earning Mother's Day for you too. So happy Mother's Day.
That's a big check.
Mr. Machuca, you just got a TIA Master Level designated check. What are you going to do next?
I'm going to Disneyland.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time
So
for
we're
the
back
best
with the
dance
second
team
part
in
of our
the
afternoon
entire
show tonight.
world.
And I am with Director of Athletics for CISD, Crystal Day.
It's time for the Panther Paws.
Coach Diva Day a little better. That's right, the one and only. That's right. And,
Tonight,
and
the
I'm
Panther
excited to
Paws
get a chance to
perform a
talk to
routine
you
to Sway
this
by
segment because
Michael Bublé.
you are a contact person, the
Ladies
point
and
person
gentlemen,
for
get ready.
the Texas
It's the
Way,
world
which is
famous
a statewide
Panther
initiative.
Paws.
And we are really glad to be part of it. So will you tell me a little bit about what we're talking about with the Texas Way?
Man, first of all, thank you for the opportunity. Texas Way is a collaborative campaign that has been a part of Texas High School Coaches Association, Texas High School Athletic Directors Association, and Two-Word Character Development Program. And that initiative was developed for 3 specific reasons, and one being to be able to continue to improve sportsmanship with our UIL sporting events, 2 being to be able to decrease the number of ejections, whether it's students, coaches, and fans, and then 3, more importantly, to be able to strengthen community relationships between coaches, athletes, parents, and fans of our sports.
Yeah, it's so good. And we know each other fairly well, and you probably see me as a pretty level-headed, calm guy. Nothing brought out the worst in me like watching my own kids compete. So I know that's a portion of this. Talk about the 3 pillars that we are really trying to get across. To guys like me who got a little carried away, a little intense from the stands sometimes.
Well, and let me say this: while we appreciate the passion, I think these 3 pillars are being able to kind of set that boundary of how do I control that passion in an event that I'm super excited about, right? And so pillar 1 is the ability to make sure that I have respect for others. And so one of the things that we talk about specifically in the Texas Way is that in Texas we give it generously. And so I'm not just going to give you respect because you're going to give me respect. But even if you may not agree with what I say or how I feel, I do not get the right to become disrespectful and cross that line or boundary, right? And so that's pillar 1, so respect for others. Pillar 2 is the control of self. And so you just kind of talked about it, right? And we express this with our kids, coaches, and fans. Emotions are real and feelings are real. And so we're never saying you cannot have an emotion or a feeling, but the expectation that we have to create these safe boundaries and healthy boundaries about how we express what comes out within those emotions. And so that Texas Way Wing is about making sure that we have anger rights. But our ability to make sure that we remain respectful. My feelings are never validated to to you as a person. And then that final pillar is spirit of competition. Going back to what you're talking about, we absolutely know we're here to compete. We know that, our kids know that, our fans know that. But what we are asking in that Texas Way is we cannot lose sight that when we walk out of these events and spaces, it's bigger than
Look on the field.
And while we want to see success and we're asking our kids to bring the absolute best that they have every single day, it is important and essential that we're not losing sight, that we cannot lose our integrity in the process of chasing excellence.
That's really good. Cannot lose our integrity, because I grew up playing sports and there's so much to be gained by athletic competition in general. What are some of the things that really go along with being involved in this, some of those attributes? And then, like you said, maintaining our integrity inside that really intense arena sometimes.
Yeah, Mike, you touched on something. I mean, our coaches, man, they're life changers. And so when we talk about life changers, we're talking about kids leaving an environment and the avenue of what sports equips them to have as future leaders. So when we talk about a sacrifice and dedication and doing hard things when they're hard and continuing to do those things, it's powerful. And those are crucial components as it relates to being an impeccable leader in our community.
We're winning everywhere in ECISD athletics. I mean, that's more than just the game field.
Correct. So when we talk about winning everywhere, that is, we want our kids to win academically in the classroom. We want our kids to win athletically. Absolutely. Let's compete and bring our best. And more importantly, we want our kids to win in the community.
Yep.
And so when we say win everywhere, that means every aspect of life that they enter.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
We're grateful.
Coach Diva Day, thank you. I'm really glad that you're leading this Texas Way initiative, and we invite you to join us on it. Just remembering, we're here to, come early, cheer loud, stay late, have all the fun. And remember, when we walk out, though, it's first class all the way, and we're learning every time we come out. And again, sportsmanship first, integrity, and the Texas Way. All right, we're coming back with the second half.
At Bush's Chicken, we start each day with one thought in mind. Be the best. Whether it's preparing food or waiting on customers. We are family, and we take joy in our family serving your family. We hope you'll stop by and see us. If you do, let us know you saw this ad, and we'll give you a 10% discount. Bush's Chicken. Simply the best.
The entirety of what the Wrangler Promise has done for me so far has been amazing.
Now I can embrace my college and I don't have to focus on that anymore. So now it's kind of like a whole load off my shoulders and I'm just like, okay, let me give college my all.
The best part about the Wrangler Promise is not having to worry about your tuition payment. You can focus strictly on your grades and being your best self in college.
A degree is never going to hurt you. It's only going to benefit you. So why not apply for a Wrangler Promise today?
Let's go! The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company, Odessa.
Let's go! Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's two guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's two dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign. Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Podzemny about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
Hi, my name is Kevin Mannix. I'm the president and founder of Optimus Physical Therapy. I have practiced in the outpatient setting for the last 18 years in Midland, Odessa.
It is intercepted by Kevin Mannix.
Our professional staff will ensure that your functional goals will be met. Our cutting-edge manual techniques and state-of-the-art equipment allows Optimus to offer an evidence-based treatment approach tailored to each patient's functional recovery. Remember, Optimus Therapy for optimal results.
Early each morning, as we turn on the lights and heat up the fryers, then prepare the food, the owners of Bush's Chicken are working for you. Our owners are husbands and wives, sisters and brothers. We are family, and we take joy in our family, serving your family. Before you end your day, we hope you'll stop by. Bush's Chicken, simply the best.
It's a great time to become a Wrangler. Serving the Permian Basin for over 75 years, Odessa College is your prime destination for education and training. From nursing to welding, teaching to truck driving, criminal justice to automation, Odessa College is educating the students of today for the workforce of tomorrow. Whether you want short-term training and certificates or associate's and bachelor's degrees, Odessa College. Register today.
Rexco! The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company, Odessa.
Rexco! Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's two guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's two dudes on the.
Hi, my name is Kevin Mannix. I'm the president and founder of.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's two guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's two dudes on the State Farm.
Borrow Better banking sign. Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Podzemny about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
Well, welcome back to Ratliff Stadium as we prepare for the second half of play. Our Bush's Chicken Game of the Week. Tonight, actually we're going to have two this week, but tonight is the Permian Panthers versus El Paso Eastlake Falcons. The Panthers go into half with a 10-9 lead, and got some stats Kyle's going to go over with us here, and then we'll talk about maybe what we can expect in the second half.
Yeah, if you're looking at the statistics, you would think this is a more of a one-sided affair with Permian not up only one. If you look at total yards, Permian's got 206 to 154. Eastlake, these are unofficial, by the way. Permian's got 8 first downs to Eastlake's 11. Gavin Black, the leading rusher, 9 carries for 42 yards. Panthers had 59 total in the first half running. Jacob Garcia, 12 of 16 through the airways for 147 yards. I'd say he's had a good first half throwing and recognizing routes and coverages, but the Panthers have shot themselves in the foot with penalties, 7 of them in the first half for 67 yards. The Falcons had 90 yards total rushing in the first half. They were led by Derek Holguin, number 9, 40 yards on 8 carries. Right behind him, Junior Trotman, 9 carries for 38. Their quarterback, Julian Williams, 4 of 14 for 60. He did have some scrambling plays.
But that's a long way off from his performance last week.
So the Panther defense has done a pretty good job of getting in coverage. They're being led receiving-wise. Jordan Revelis, 4 catches for 20 yards. And Derek Holguin also caught the ball for 19 yards on 1 catch. So you would think this is a little more lopsided. I would think there was some conversation, Clay, about cleaning up the sloppy plays and the bad penalties. I think they probably talked a little bit about taking care of the ball. They had, talking about Permian, they had a couple of turnovers in that first half. Defense has bent at times, but not broken, other than the one touchdown down here on the north end that got Eastlake their only touchdown, and the safety, that mistake too, on the snap. They've got to clean up these mental errors. Eastlake's gonna get the ball to start the second half. They deferred the option on the opening kickoff, so you would think they've got to, defense has got to make a statement, get off the field, and the offense has got to be a little more consistent and getting things righted with the mistakes.
Well, and that's why you play these games before district, is to work your way through those things. But a lot of those penalties for the Panthers, as you pointed out, those are mental mistakes.
Retaliation.
And, those are things that you should already have under control, and I'm sure the coaches have made the entire team well aware of that fact. So as you said, the Panthers will be kicking off, and El Paso will be taking over at the I'm going to make a bold prediction. The Panthers will kick off, and the Falcons will start at their own 25-yard line. And I'm going to say, I think that's Jordan Gray down here in our camera well on the north end.
Jordan, look out. It
Heads
might be
up.
coming to you. Yep. Icker's done a good job of getting that thing deep, not giving them any returns. As you said, they had 1 kickoff return for a touchdown last week, and they had another long return that set them up on a short field to get points. So that's a big, big, big weapon when you can kick that thing out of the end zone.
Don't have to worry about it. Don't even have to worry. It's a non-factor. So we're about ready to go here, and Munoz fixing to put that big left boot into the ball.
And there it goes.
Yep. It's not out. They're going to bring it out. 9 yards deep.
Uh-oh.
And he found a seam.
That's Munoz with the
great
job by Acker. Boy, he had the angle, didn't he?
Set him up as a linebacker. Ethan Rivera there on the return, a huge return all the way out to the 41-yard line. That's going to be about a 50-yard return, because he took that ball about 9 yards deep in the end zone.
Wow. Well, let's see what adjustments each team made on this aspect of the field as far as Falcon offensively, Panther defensively. Let's see what kind of adjustments these teams have made. There's the speed option. That's not going much of anywhere.
No, not too much there for Z Carrera on the carry. Going to pick up about 2.
Guess who on the tackle? Number 12, Caleb Jamison from his outside linebacker position.
Jamison had 10 tackles last week and forced a fumble. But this time, picking up some big yardage. Williams out into Panther territory. He's going to have a first down at the 43.
And that's Aiden Medina on the tackle, having to come up from the secondary position to make the play. There it is again. Oh, they've decided they're going to speed option Permian right now.
Well,
if you can get 6 or 7 yards on the play, why
exactly.
not?
Once again there, Herrera on the carry. Pick up 8. And now we got a timeout called by someone.
Eastlake coach is really letting him have it. This is an injury on a Permian player. They're going to get him off the field.
Diamond Pump and Transport LLC specializes in oil field transportation. We are locally owned and operated and do business in the Permian Basin and West Texas areas. We also provide hot oil service, acid pumping, water hauling, tank cleaning, and other types of oil field transport and hauling services.
2nd and 2
we
now
invite
for
you
the Falcons.
To call us today.
At the Panther 35-yard line, Williams going to swing it out to Trotman, and he is going to have a Falcon first down.
Little swing pass, quick screen out to the far side of the field. And number 4, Roman Lueris, having to get out there and make the tackle.
Boy, they are picking up the pace here, Williams. They're going to play up-tempo, at least for the time being. Williams going to run that ball around the left end for a gain of about 4 or 5.
That's Lueris again forcing him out of bounds. But you're right. They've decided they don't think Permian's in good enough shape to line up and run this tempo defensively. There's a good play right there. Elijah Marquez making the play. Handoff off the left side.
Gain up to the 25-yard line is going to bring up 3rd down and about 5 now.
Probably 2 down territory for them here, I would think. Change of play from the sideline.
They must have, because they've been getting up and snapping the ball and not doing that here. Empty set in the backfield.
Quarterback draw. No.
Williams has time, and he fires and makes a completion out there. I believe that is Isaiah Evans on the catch.
Pass complete, number 11, Sharp.
At Bush's Chicken, we start each day with one thought in mind. Be the best. Be the best at all we do. Whether it's preparing food or waiting on customers.
Goal for the Falcons.
1st and goal from the 9-yard line.
There's your quarterback run.
Williams is going to keep it. It's going to pick up maybe 3.
Did he fumble? He might have fumbled.
He did.
Yep, Permian's got it.
It's going to be Panthers ball.
Wow.
Looks like on the recovery there, I think Zapian either caused it or recovered it, one of the two.
The first defender there was Kofi Powell, number 90. He might have got a hand in there and stripped that ball out from the quarterback. And I think you're right. Zapian might have gotten the fumble recovery there. Panthers are in business with their backs up against the wall, just outside their own 5-yard line.
Well, huge play for the Panther defense, because the Falcons of El Paso Eastlake were just having their way marching that ball down the field.
Well, that'll drive you crazy.
Nope. Still on his feet up the middle. I believe that was Herrera. I'm not sure.
I believe that's Gavin. I think that's Black on the carry. Yep.
Oh, well.
Gain of 6, 2nd and 4.
You'd think I could recognize that, but obviously I'm not able to.
Well, there's a massive humidity right in the middle of that. And
mark him down at about the 13, so pick up a 7.
Yep, 7 yards on first down. Keep feeding 18 here.
A little play action.
Not deep.
Nope, you're right. That's going to be a first down. Just enough for that Panther first down.
Good seam off the left side of that Panther offense. That's Sotelo, Reyes, and Josh Henderson, the center, getting that taken care of. What is going on with number 6 there? That's Caden Hernandez a little upset about something. Both teams need to reel it in and calm down, play football.
Yeah, the Panthers look a little discombobulated there.
Yep, you're going to have to call timeout. Yep. Nathan's right.
3, 2, 1, and that's going to be a penalty. Wow, that was after the clock had expired. But
pass to 23, Herrera.
Let's see, I knew Herrera was around.
Swing pass out of the backfield there, Clay. Off toward the Panther sideline here to the left of the formation. Jacob recognized the coverage, and that was the check down for him. Get that out there and get about 3 yards on first down, maybe 2.
Black coming back in for Herrera now. But he's going to need to play here because he was not in the huddle. Oh, everybody jumping around. Swing it out quickly to Kaysen Navarrete. And he's going to pick up a couple, maybe 3.
Alex Cruz tried to block out here on the edge on that little quick screen. Just didn't get in front of the guy enough to get him out of the way. They only got about 2 yards on second down, making this 3rd and 5 from the Panther 22. Need to keep this drive going.
Panthers with 2 receivers split up top. H-back also fake to Black, and then going to fire over the middle, but thrown behind Kaysen Navarrete, and that's going to bring up 4th down and a probable punting situation for the Panthers.
They tried the quick slant there, Clay, and Eastlake played it very well. Had a defender right in front. Jacob could not put that ball in front of the receiver where he could catch it and go, and it's going to force a Panther punt on 4th and about 5.
Munoz on to do the punting here. Didn't get a chance to punt in the first half. End over end kick. Whoa, boy, Trotman is lucky. That ball bounced right in his gut.
Anybody over there.
But he's got some green, and he's going to return the ball back into Panther territory around the 38-yard line.
Yep. I think he's got a cramp.
Trotman on the return.
I think this young man's got a cramp right here.
Official timeout for injury.
Well, we'll take a timeout with them. 7:57 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Let's go! The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company, Odessa.
Let's go!
At Bush's Chicken, you have plenty of options. From great tasting chicken and tenders to delicious sides. Enjoy our expanded selection of soft drinks, now in extra large 44-ounce cups. We take joy in our family serving your family. Before you end your day, we hope you'll stop by a Bush's Chicken near you.
1st and 10 for the Falcons. Oh, a little double reverse there. And Panthers read it great.
Guess who?
Job. Cameron Mattingly on the tackle. Going to pick up probably none, yard maximum.
Well, he read that from the safety position and came flying up outside to make that play, or it's still running maybe to Crane.
Yep. Rivera on the carry, and just absolutely nowhere to go. Herrera this time. He's going to lose yardage. It's going to bring up 3rd and long now for the Falcons.
Panther defense led by, I believe that's number 9 over there on the far side, coming up to make the play for the Panthers. Just did a really good job of forcing that, and the rest of the guys got there in a hurry. Here's 3rd and 14.
Williams time to throw, but way behind his receiver, which he was short of the first down stick. The receiver not happy about that pass being behind
he was
him.
open. He was
open.
Came from the outside into the middle of the field and found an open window to get into, but the quarterback, Julian Williams, did not deliver the ball where it needed to be. We've got a discussion down here now. Starts out between the head referee and Coach Ellison about something.
Mattingly, it looks like deep.
Panther defense did a great job there with a short field to defend, forcing this punt attempt by the Eastlake Falcons.
Oh, he's going to field it at the 6, and he's going to go down almost immediately. So the Panthers once again will be starting off a drive from deep in their own territory.
That's Mattingly fielding that. You can bet he was told, get on the 10. If you can field it, don't let it bounce, because they may end up downing it inside the 5, but he didn't have much to work with there in the way of an alley to run through, and Panthers have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 8-yard line. Panther offense needs to get going here.
Well, a little inconsistent, but once again, early in the year.
And they've got to develop that consistency, especially with 4 new linemen. Up front with Josh Henderson, who played last year as the center.
Black run it up the gut for a gain of about 4.
I think Henderson's been a 2-year starter coming into this year.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I believe he did play as a sophomore, all district first team last year as a junior.
Yeah.
Ball marked on the 12-yard line. 2nd and 6 now for the Panthers.
I smell number 18 coming up.
56 yards for Black. Throw out to Case and Navarrete. He makes the catch. And I believe
pushed out of bounds on 14, Norm Umbrella.
Should be right around.
Yep.
Nope, they're going to give him the first down. First down.
Gain of 6 on the play. It's a Panther first down.
Garcia now up to 159 yards passing on a 15 of 20. So
screen again.
Yep, a lot of them have been of the shorter variety, but you know what? A long handoff is better than an incomplete downfield pass. So
about 7-8 yards on first down there.
2nd out and 2.
They are playing way off on the corners.
You thought, they did that the whole first half. You thought they might have looked at that and tried to shore some of that up in the
shorten that up a little bit.
Yeah, but they're still playing 9-10 yards deep. Black's going to drive forward. Looks like he's going to have enough for a Panther first down.
Off the right side, Alex Dominguez, number 66, Micah Moran Samuel, number 74, getting the job done on the right side. Enough to get Black through the line of scrimmage needed for a first down.
See Garcia there, you see him coming back to the huddle. He's once again running to the sideline, take the play. So Panthers may just be trying a few different things out. Yep. Yeah.
Nathan called that.
Well, and you know, Navarrete this time, Aaron Navarrete with the catch. But not only are they playing deep, but their first step when the ball snapped is backwards. So he's still 10 yards off him.
There it is again. Boy, they almost stepped in front of that. But again, that's the read right now for Jacob. They're throwing the 5-yard, 6-yard stopper out in front of coverage.
And now, if you got him coming up, you're just expecting to stop and go anytime, because you know it will be wide open. Second down and about 4 for the Panthers.
See if Permian hands the ball to number 18. They got 8 in the box.
There it is. But El Paso was ready for it, and Garcia's going to fire it for the sideline.
See, he was not going to let him beat him deep.
No, and he sure didn't. Going to bring up third down now and about 4 for the Panthers.
Nathan said they should run that on first down. They tried it right after the play.
Yeah, the next play. And
see if they can get that guy coming up, like he said. And you just did not make that happen. He played it well.
Yeah, let that memory fade a little bit.
Yeah, that was number 14 in their coverage for Eastlake. He's playing the corner position down there.
Panthers are going to spend a timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be back to Ratliff Stadium with our Bush's Chicken Game of the Week after this.
It's a great time to become a Wrangler. Serving the Permian Basin for over 75 years, Odessa College is your prime destination for education and training. From nursing to welding, teaching to truck driving, criminal justice to automation, Odessa College is educating the students of today for the workforce of tomorrow. Whether you want short-term training and certificates or associate's and bachelor's degrees, Odessa College. Register today.
Welcome back to our Bush's Chicken High School Football Game of the Week. Some of our fine sponsors tonight, along with Bush's Chicken, Rexco Poly Supply, Odessa College, Complex Community Federal Credit Union, and Diamond Pump and Transport LLC. The Panthers, facing a 3rd and 4 from midfield, have marched this ball from their own 8-yard line.
What's the call here, Clay?
I tell you what, I think I'm going to throw it outside again. They're just playing so far off. But they're going to give it to Black, and he is going to fight forward and have more than enough for the Panther first down.
They had a big gap. Watch our OC instant replay. They pulled the H across, kick out on the end, got it sealed on the left side, and Black got up the field for a first down.
And we got another injury timeout. We will do the same, and we'll be back to Ratliff after this.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's 2 guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's 2 dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign. Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Podzemny about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
At Bush's Chicken, we start each day with one thought in mind. Be the best. Whether it's preparing food or waiting on customers. We are family, and we take joy in our family serving your family. We hope you'll stop by and see us. If you do, let us know you saw this ad, and we'll give you a 10% discount. Bush's Chicken. Simply the best.
Panthers with a first down from the Eastlake Falcon 41-yard line. Black once again right up the gut, and he is going to have another Panther first down.
Offensive line right now is doing the job up front. Play.
Now the Panthers are going to run a little hurry up, maybe.
Yes, they are. Try to wear this Falcon defense down a little bit. There he goes. Going to get first. No, he had the first down.
Yep. There's going to be a short gain on this as the Falcon front four stuff Gavin Black.
Number 31, Ramos. Gain of 2, second down and 8.
Yeah, hopefully that's just a cramp. Hopefully that's not a hammy problem. But it is awful hot, and early in the season, that's what you're going to see. So second down and 8 for the Panthers. I believe that's Herrera in the backfield. And Garcia pulls it and throws underneath, hits the big tight end. He loses his feet and the ball. They're going to say he's down, though, so it's going to be about a yard short of what's needed for a first down.
That's the H, John, out in the right flat. He just ran a little out route over there. They didn't pick him up. Jacob Garcia did a good job of reading that and getting it out in front of him where he could catch it and turn upfield and get to the Falcon 21. It's 3rd and 1 for the Panther offense.
Yeah, that was a good fake by Garcia.
Hold those linebackers.
Yep. 3rd down and about a yard now. You don't have 18 in the backfield with you. So that's going to cost you on that. It's a great play by the Falcon defense. That might have been in the huddle there. And they're going to drop the Panthers back for a loss. Going to bring up 4th and 4. And I would say Munoz, and here he comes.
Yep, I'll try a field goal.
Going to be about a 40, probably about 41 yards. Yep. Munoz already good from 45 yards tonight. Was good from 40 yards last week. So this is definitely right in his wheelhouse. Bad snap last time, and Hernandez was able to get it, and Munoz still put it through.
Gosh, boy, that's a leg.
That's a line drive there, but right through the uprights. So the Panthers, with 2:32 remaining in the 3rd quarter, up the lead now, 13-9.
2:32 remaining in the 3rd quarter of play. It's the Panthers 13, Falcons 9.
The entirety of what the Wrangler Promise has done for me so far has been amazing.
Now I can embrace my college and I don't have to focus on that anymore. So now it's kind of like a whole load off my shoulders and I'm just like, okay, let me give college my all.
The best part about the Wrangler Promise is not having to worry about your tuition payment. You can focus strictly on your grades and being your best self in college.
A degree is never going to hurt you. It's only going to benefit you. So why not apply for a Wrangler Promise today?
Let's go! The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company, Odessa.
Let's go! Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium, our Bush's Chicken high school football game of the week. And the Panthers, with the Iker Munoz 41-yard field goal, increased their lead to 13-9.
Clay, let's say hi to those watching this live streaming tonight. That could be just about anywhere.
Yep.
In the U.S. and the world. Thank you for watching tonight. Hope we're doing a good job for you.
There's that little pooch.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is. Boy, he put it right where he needed to. But
he made a fair catch. Nathan said he made a fair catch, so he can't move once he gets it.
Well, so they're going to mark it right there at the 15-yard line. So not very good field position for
Franklin. Hello, Eastlake.
But I tell you what, we talked about Munoz doing that on almost every kickoff, and I guarantee you he put it right where he needed to.
I don't know how many times I've caught myself from saying Eastwood tonight. I did that last year, I think. Really bad. Apologize to our people if you're watching this out in El Paso. This is the Eastlake Falcons.
Yeah, you know, you can watch it on the Mascot Media app, free of charge, or on YouTube this year. And also free of charge, underthrown and caught there. Didn't catch the number on the catch, but a great throw by Williams, and that's going to be a first down for the Falcons.
That's Mattingly on the coverage coming up from the safety spot. Little play action roll to the left, and they got him out in space where he could see that.
Oh, flag.
False start.
Yep. So they're going to move that back, and they're going to try again.
The offense, 5 yard.
6 on the offense.
Number 6.
That's what he said.
Not even a number 6 out there.
First game maybe for them too, Clay.
Well, there's a 16.
16,
so
that might be it.
He's calling it, I guess they're calling it on the receivers because, man, they're calling it so quick. I don't know if the quarterback is not giving them time to set.
Oh.
Well, too high for one and too short for the other.
Well, Permian tried to set a linebacker out here in the flat and tried to get that picked off and just did not. Couldn't get it done.
Yeah, we got another cramp on the field, so we'll take a quick break and be back to Ratliff after this.
Hi, my name is Kevin Mannix. I'm the president and founder of Optimus Physical Therapy. I have practiced in the outpatient setting for the last 18 years in Midland, Odessa.
It is intercepted by Kevin Mannix.
Our professional staff will ensure that your functional goals will be met. Our cutting-edge manual techniques and state-of-the-art equipment allows Optimus to offer an evidence-based treatment approach tailored to each patient's functional recovery. Remember, Optimus Therapy for optimal results.
Well, Junior Trotman, the player down there for the Falcons, just stretching him out, trying to get that cramp to go away. Trotman had a ball game last week, 313 all-purpose yards, had 81 rushing, 83 receiving, 117 on kickoff returns, and another 32-yard punt return.
Maybe he hadn't recovered from that week.
He's still tired. Exactly.
Yeah. That boy's some rest on the bus going back to El Paso tonight.
Yep, the Falcons facing a 2nd down and 15 from their own 26-yard line. 2:15 still remaining here in the third quarter. Panthers lead by 4. 3 receivers bottom of the screen. Williams going to throw. There's that screen.
Oh, yeah.
There's that screen we saw. Oh, there's the flag.
Man downfield.
Yeah, I think that's probably because it was right in front of that umpire, and the lineman ran by him right as he threw it.
Took off a little early.
Receiver downfield.
Yep. Well, that's what you say, but I'm sure that lineman say no. The quarterback threw it too late.
Yeah.
Panthers may want to just decline that bad boy.
Yeah,
and they are.
3rd and 15. Be 3rd and 15 now.
Yep.
Panther defense needs to get off the field.
Is that Coach Washington out there lining up at defensive back?
He played defensive back at Permian.
He's far enough out on the field. It looked like he was lining up.
Those early 80s when Ratliff Stadium was just open, he played corner, I believe, in 82 for Coach Wilkins and the Panthers.
If that was him, I'm not sure, but
I believe that was him. It's like me. That glare comes off.
Well, we all have
Yep.
faced, well, not all of us, but many of us face that issue at some point in our lives. So.
Panthers with 2 high safeties. Don't let anything behind them here. 13 yards off the line of scrimmage.
Not sure what the discussion was with the Falcon coach over there, but I guess he's finally accepted the explanation. So 3rd and long for the Falcons. Panther defense could set their offense up in a pretty good spot here with the hold. Williams fires.
Oh, what a catch.
Oh, man. Nice pitch and catch. And making the catch there is Jordan Revelis again, and he is going to have a big first down on 3rd and 16.
He put this right where only he could get it. 3 Panthers there.
Yeah, threw it into triple coverage basically.
Yep.
Yeah, these receivers down here, you talk about the defensive guys not watching the ball. The receivers aren't watching the ball either.
16
Ball
on the
start,
offense.
number 16,
5
right down
yards,
here.
Still first.
He's got to get up here and get set, get his eyes on that football. They know the snap count. That's what's frustrating about that. And all you got to do, if you're out here, is watch the ball go on movement.
You're looking in anyway. You shouldn't even be listening. You shouldn't be able to hear hardly. They got quads up at the top of the screen again. And Williams is going to be chased out of the pocket. Now he's running for his life. And boy, he had to strong arm that. Just barely got that past the line of scrimmage.
Clay, I don't know if you saw it. One of the 4 receivers you were talking about up at the top ran a drag toward the Panther sideline and then tried to wheel it up the numbers.
Yeah.
And Permian read that really well. That'd have been a hard throw going the other way. But they sure tried to play a little game here, coming from the quad side.
Okay, let's see if everybody can be still to the ball snap. Put him in motion this time, so boy, there's that screen. And it's going to be for a first down. No, Jamison with a great one-on-one tackle is going to stop him short. Pass completed to Herrera, but going to be just short of a first down.
Almost had it right there. Caleb, what's Jameson? Man, you talk about hustle and taking a pursuit angle. That's it right there, folks.
That's some closing speed right there. And that's all
hustle.
Effort. Exactly.
3rd and 1. See if they run the zone read here. Maybe let the quarterback do something with his legs.
Yep, straight ahead. And he's got the first down at the Panther 45-yard line.
See who's coming up off the bottom there. Yeah, that's Zapian, I believe, coming off the bottom to stop the quarterback. But they did get enough for a Falcon first down.
Animation from one of the coaches here on the Panther side.
I saw that, a little unhappy. Oh, reverse.
He's going to throw it. Oh, he got away with a hold if they don't call it. He still caught it. What a catch. Revelis with an amazing catch.
Sticks can't move yet till you know what the penalty is.
Boy, they're wanting a guy on the end wanting to move it. Look at this catch. Wow. Yeah, he definitely got held.
Yep.
But you're going to decline that because of the catch.
Somebody down here telling
he is. Yeah, we can hear that. We hear going with the window open in the press box tonight for
heat-related reasons.
Heat-related reasons, exactly. And man, that coach. So I don't know what the holdup is here.
Meeting of the mind.
The officials are in preseason form tonight as well, but they are at least taking their time, making sure they got the call
right.
correct, rather than just trying to hurry it along.
Ooh, now he's pointing back towards Eastlake. Field judge is. Maybe they're getting paid by the hour.
Yeah, they're on by the hour tonight, not by the game.
Could be. See.
After on the defense, that penalty is declined. Result of the play would be a first down. After the play, we have unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense, 15 yards from that spot, 1st and 10.
Wow, golly, that's crazy.
So the play stands.
It goes down to the 16, and then you're going to
move it back 15 for unsportsmanlike conduct. No, they declined the penalty so they could take the play.
Yeah, they took the play.
And then
after the play,
unsportsmanlike
conduct.
The first and 10 for the Falcons, the ball at the Panthers' 31-yard line.
So net gain there reduced by 15 yards.
Look how close the Panther corners are playing. Look at that.
Oh boy, he sees Jameson coming, and man, he couldn't get to that sideline quick enough.
There wasn't anything open over there. Permian played it just right.
And I don't, and that's just me, but man, you got a right-handed quarterback. Let's roll him the other way a couple of times and keep rolling.
He's got to square his body up to make the throw.
Which, the last time, granted, I think that was just the way the pursuit pushed him, but that was a called play.
Yep.
Second and 10 now from the 31. Oh, he did. He picked it. I believe that was number 8, Isaiah McCoy. And we saw him limping earlier in the game. Obviously, he's recovered.
Yep.
And makes it look a pretty athletic play for somebody who was limping a little bit earlier. He goes up and gets that ball, and the Panthers pick it off.
He sure read that. Look at that. That's a nice weightlifting belt.
7 seconds to go here in the third quarter. So Panthers will take over at their own 12-yard line.
Kevin back there.
Yep. First and 10.
He is offset to the left from quarterback Jacob Garcia. See if they give him the ball here.
Oh, Garcia. Very dangerous trying to pick it up like that. Just fall on it, young man. That will, 2-yard loss on the little fumble there, will end the third quarter with the Panthers leading the El Paso Eastlake Falcons 13-9. We'll be back for the fourth quarter after this.
Early each morning, as we turn on the lights and heat up the fryers, then prepare the food, the owners of Bush's Chicken are working for you. Our owners are husbands and wives, sisters and brothers. We are family, and we take joy in our family, serving your family. Before you end your day, we hope you'll stop by. Bush's Chicken, simply the best.
See the Panther student section there over off just to the right of the band.
Boy,
good crowd.
Yeah, if they knew they were on, you'd see a lot more action than that, wouldn't you?
Hi, Mom.
Yeah, no, they don't say that anymore.
No, they don't.
Very disappointing. Very disrespectful. No, I'm just kidding. That was a big thing back in the 70s and 80s. Hi, Mom.
Right now going into the fourth quarter.
So 2nd and 12 for the Panthers from their own 10-yard line. And, boy, I picked this ball game all wrong. I thought we were going to be seeing a track meet tonight. And, boy, we've seen anything but so far.
There's your pistol formation.
Nope.
See if they give it to 18. Yep, they did.
There's the H in motion. He's going to carry it forward for a gain of about 3. So that's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Panthers, 3rd and about 9 from their own 11-yard line. 12-yard line, 13-yard line. Boy, I'll get it right sometime. So you going to put this in the air, Coach?
Yeah, I'd roll him out. Roll him this way.
I was going to say, as deep as they're laying off those.
So they got a guy out there now. They're going to take that quick stopper route away.
Yeah, they did on this side, and that's the way Garcia was looking. Garcia's got some room to run. Now he's going to throw
that's
it.
Interference. Did he catch that?
He caught that ball. Man, I guess that's Case and Navarrete.
Yep.
Wow.
What a catch. Wow. Thought he got interfered with before he caught it.
Well, doesn't matter, so.
Watch right here. He does square his shoulders up and gets that ball there. That's a great catch.
That is a really nice catch.
Yes, it is.
It's great concentration.
And good job by Garcia to get over there and square his shoulders up and make an accurate throw.
Yeah, great catch by Navarrete.
Yep.
He split at the bottom of the screen this time. Garcia's got to keep it again. Oh, no, incomplete. Yeah. Should have held on for just a second. Alex Cruz was streaking down the sideline here. Only one man to beat. But it's going to fall incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Panthers.
Seeing a little more wide open offense from Permian right now.
Well, that's good. They need to work on that.
Yep.
Garcia having a really big ball game tonight. 221 yards through the air so far. And still a quarter to play, so. 2 receivers, top and bottom. Garcia throws quickly again, and I'll tell you what, they can't stop that the way they're playing.
Not with that softer coverage out there.
So it's going to be a 8-yard game.
9-yard long handoff, like you said, 8-yard long handoff, like you said earlier. Take what they give you. Sure.
Exactly.
Take what they give you. Here's 3rd and 2.
I'd run it again.
Now look down here. Look how soft we are here. Yep.
And that's 1st down.
Yep.
That's going to be marked right at midfield. So 1st down Panthers, gain of 4. Yeah. I mean, El Paso, the only adjustment they make is scoot those.
They tried to scoot a linebacker out here
to
get in that, but
they got somebody in the slot right there. So if
he shoots up the slot, up the seam, it's a touchdown.
Yeah, exactly. So,
and we got one safety in the middle of the field.
You could step your quarterbacks up just 2 steps, maybe.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep, 18 got stopped by the turf on that one.
Turf monster.
Black the ball carry.
Gain of only 1.
2nd and 9.
So the Panthers 2nd and 9 now, but marching down, a score here would definitely put the Panthers in the driver's seat.
And basically put them up 2 scores.
Split 3 down here at the bottom, although John sometimes has gone in motion here.
Throw the bubble.
Yep, there he comes. And he's come back across and blocked, and they've gone with Black. Still on his feet. Black inside the 10, all the way down. Going to finally be dragged down at the 7-yard line. Gain of 42 yards.
Wore him down and hit it right there. That's why you keep giving 18 the ball. He's eventually going to wear a defense down.
I believe that definitely put him over 100 for the ball game.
Finish it off. You got to finish the drive, Clay.
126.
Finish the drive.
Yeah, we just talked about when John comes back in motion like that, they have been running.
Right behind him on a kick out. There it is again.
Well, that's going to get about 3 down inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah, zone read it here. I like Nathan's idea. Zone read it now. Zone read it and let Jacob take care of the ball with his feet, put it away, and get it in the end zone.
Chris Perez checks into the ball game now for the Panthers.
Panthers got to take care of the ball, finish this drive off.
Perez is going to be split. We're going to kind of go with the double H-back, double wing there. Black right up the middle, and he's into the end zone for a Panther touchdown.
Wow. See the H pulling across there, Clay, on our Odessa College Instant Replay. They're caving down to the left with their blocking, and there's where the hole is. And Gavin just did a good job of taking the initial hit, keeping his balance, and working into the end zone for another Panther touchdown.
Munoz on to do the kicking. Yeah, but he can bust the scoreboard.
Yep.
And it is good, so the Panthers now lead 20-9, 8:25 remaining in the ball game.
This scoring summary brought to you by American United Bank. The Panthers scored a 3-yard touchdown.
It's a great time to become a Wrangler. Serving the Permian Basin for over 75 years, Odessa College is your prime destination for education and training. From nursing to welding, teaching to truck driving, criminal justice to automation, Odessa College is educating the students of today for the workforce of tomorrow. Whether you want short-term training and certificates or associate's and bachelor's degrees, Odessa College. Register today.
Let's go! The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company, Odessa.
Let's go! Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's two guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's two dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign. Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Podzemny about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
There's the Panther kickoff team trots onto the field.
What do you do here, Coach? Kick it in the end zone?
Oh, heck yeah.
Yep.
If I'd kick it out.
Yep, kick it out. Don't even give him a chance to handle it. Kick it to Crane.
No need to. You got a 2-score lead now. The Panthers leading by 11.
Kick it to Crane.
Wind is still not much of a factor. The flag, more than one flag is moving, but they're not moving a lot. So I say put your boot into it, and if you don't kick it all the way out and they want to run it from 9 yards deep again, let them go.
Cover. You got to cover.
Yeah.
Got to cover. Stay in your lanes. If you're a kickoff cover guy right now.
Or you can kick it short again. But they're going to take it around the 10-yard line.
Uh-oh.
And boy,
ouch.
Going to get it out to about exactly the 20. That's as far as he's going to go.
That's John down there, number 49 on the coverage, along with several other Panthers. Good job of staying in those lanes and making the play, holding them inside, just inside the 20, right at the 20-yard line.
Well, the Panthers with a 10-play drive took it 88 yards in about 3 minutes and 43 seconds.
And don't relax right now if you're the Panther defense. Don't give them a chance to make a play.
Yeah, you don't want the momentum shifting again.
Right.
You got it right now, and just try and hang on to that momentum. Here comes No, I thought Jamison was going to sneak in there and go, but he didn't. And they run away from him, going to pick up about 3 on first down.
I think it's Zapian coming off the bottom there, number 37. Luis Zapian. And a couple of other Panther defenders.
Gain of 3, second and 7.
Second down and 7. Williams pulls
Henry,
it, but
good job.
He's not going to get by Jamison.
Nope.
Wow, great tackle.
Watch him out here, stay out here.
Look at his feet.
Yep, keeps his feet moving, avoids the blocker, and then works to the running back. That's his gap responsibility outside.
Tell you what, he just almost got an opportunity to strip that ball, I believe. He was to go along with that tackle. So now 3rd and 8, 3rd and long for the Falcons. Williams going to have to step up in the pocket. No, he is drilled.
Out.
It is recovered. But who was that? 92 for the Panthers.
Corrales.
Whoa. He laid the wood there, folks.
Yes, he did. Came around the edge. Watch him right here. Donovan Corrales making the play, beating the tackle around on the rush, and forcing that sack and strip. Of course, they got it back, but now...
Yeah, you got to punt now.
Eastlake's got to punt. They don't have any choice.
Nope.
7:10 left.
Too much time left to go for here, and there's a flag.
Start saying, why isn't the clock running?
I don't know. The play clock was not.
On the offense, 12 men in formation.
Oh.
5-yard penalty, still fourth down.
Well, 12 men, so that's going to just bag it up more.
My question was still, why wasn't the clock running? Because the ball was tackled in the field of play.
Yeah, David Estrada on to do the kicking.
Yep, field it. There you go.
Perfect.
Yep.
So Mattingly makes the fair catch.
Safe field position there.
Panthers going to take over at the 44-yard line of the Falcons.
Folks, we'll be out here tomorrow night as the Broncos will be hosting the LD Bell Blue Raiders from the Fort Worth Metroplex in the same district with Euless Trinity.
And the Raiders going to come in here mad tomorrow night because OHS went up and put a whooping on them.
Yep.
In the HEB in the Bedford.
You remember the first year they had a 2 playoff team system? Who got in as the second team from that district in one state?
Garcia, had him open.
LD.
Oh, was
Bell.
it? Wow.
They got in, Clay, at 5-5.
Wow.
And went on a 5-game win streak.
That's when you get
they beat
the old
San Angelo.
going.
They beat San Angelo, if I remember right, that year. That the year they beat San Angelo, Permian went to Texas Stadium and played Euless Trinity and lost 8-7. Permian was the #1 team in the state that year and lost 8-7.
Boy, speaking of Euless Trinity, they're going to be taking on our
Legacy.
Black fumbles, and it's covered by the Falcons. Yep, he's lost 2 fumbles tonight. Now has Black. Damian Villalobos falls on that ball for the Falcons, and they will take over again at their own 45-yard line.
Yep. Just got to get 2 hands on that ball. You know it's what that defense is trying to do, is get the ball back and change some momentum and get the ball back to their offense. Panther defense has got to buckle down here. Up by 2 scores, but it's not over yet. 11 points with 6:46 left in the ball game.
Williams with the little option, sort of option, not really.
Yeah.
Going to pick up only about 2 yards. Well, that's a whole gain on the carry.
Look at the gang tackling by Permian out there. Who's coming off the bottom of that pile?
Well, I was looking down, but I would guess number 12.
Let's see.
I believe that's number 12.
Yep, it is number 12. You are exactly correct.
Run the same play, and Holguin, once again, nowhere to go.
Nope. That's a win for Permian. Nathan's exactly right. And a whole host of Panthers out there. 92 Corrales again out there.
So 3rd down now.
Donovan Corrales has had a game tonight.
Yes.
Busy.
3rd down in about 8 for the Falcons. I think it's going to be 2-down territory here.
They got Kofi Powell playing nose right now.
He's swapped.
He's been moving.
Yeah, he's moved around.
I like that idea.
Williams, it rolls out of the pocket, throws back across the grain.
Look who broke that up.
Yeah, gee, I wonder.
Number 5. Yep. 4th down. They'll go for it here.
I think you got to.
Yep.
5:52 left.
Need 8 yards for a 1st down. Yeah. Yep, Nathan's right. They've got a linebacker spying him now. We're talking about Julian Williams. Be right here.
Nope, they jumped. They just keep
shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah. A lot of mental mistakes tonight.
Ball start. Offense.
Both
5
teams.
yards.
That's what happens, Clay. My theory, when you get a 20-point win last week, put up 70, you get a false sometimes sense of being really good.
Well,
and
in the old days,
they've run into a defense that probably a lot better than what they faced last week.
Old school, we called that big head.
Big head, yep. Look at there.
Whoa, and he's
Here comes Zapien. He's spying him. Stay with him, Luis.
Boy, he's got a lot of green there, but he's not going to pick up the first. Throws it deep, and he's going to complete it. And it's going to be caught for a first down. Williams just does an unbelievable job with his feet.
Kept the play alive with his feet. And that's a lot to ask your secondary to cover for that long.
You can't cover for 15 seconds.
No. That's an athletic play by Julian Williams. Man.
That's huge.
He probably ran 70 yards there.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
Look at there.
Well, that's going to be about 7.
James. He may be cramping up.
Number 23, Herrera there.
Second down and 4.
Yeah, Zapien, but he's second down. Now they're going to give him 6, so second down and 4.
Call timeout, somebody? Permian? Yep.
Yeah. Permian calls timeout, 4:50. Well, they didn't stop the clock, so I don't know what they'll set the clock on.
E&E Service and Supply is your leader in well service supplies and rig packages. We manufacture oil savers, rod transfers, rod strippers, pipe wiper blocks, weight indicators and pads, rope sockets, drop valves, guy line blocks, swab mandrels, fishing tools, slip cylinders for Advance, BJ, and Giberson, and a whole lot more. Please come by E&E Service and Supply at 3501 Brazos.
Welcome back to our Bush's Chicken High School Football Game of the Week. As always, brought to you by Trans Global Productions. Produced and directed by
to 4:56.
There we go, 4:56 remaining. Produced and directed, as always, by the Bobby Bo-Little Bailey. BBB.
Debbie on the instant replay tonight.
Yep. Got some Hanyaks running camera. We'll talk about them maybe at the end of the game. That was one of my dad's old words. You Hanyak.
Wow.
Kind of like big head. So second down and 4 now for the Falcons. And boy, they're in dire need of points here. 4:56 remaining in the ball game. They're going to empty set again. 3 receivers top. And fake that jet sweep to Herrera. Williams once again. Boy, just gets rid of it. Just gets it out of bounds.
Give those 3 guys up front for Permian on the defensive line credit right now. That's Marquez. That's Powell. And the other one is Corrales. They just did not quit on the rush, did they?
And that's
3 against 5 up front.
And that's why they're rotating some guys in and out, because these guys are getting exhausted.
Yep.
Because they're going all out.
Oh, quarterback draw.
Yep. Williams is going to have a first down.
Somebody lost a helmet. That's Mattingly losing a helmet.
Well, that's not good for the Panthers, because
he's going to have to come off for a play.
He'll come off for a play.
By number 4, Luares. First and 10 for the Falcons.
So the first and 10 now on the 13-yard line of the Panthers. And clock is rolling.
This Julian Williams is impressing me.
Now the Panthers are going to spend a timeout, and we'll do the same. 4:28 remaining. We'll be back.
At Bush's Chicken, you have plenty of options. From great tasting chicken and tenders to delicious sides. Enjoy our expanded selection of soft drinks. Now in extra large 44-ounce cups. You'll also be happy to know we now have online ordering for carryout or delivery. Just go to busheschicken.com and find your favorite store.
The entirety of what the Wrangler Promise has done for me so far has been amazing.
Now I can embrace my college and I don't have to focus on that anymore. So now it's kind of like a whole load off my shoulders. And I'm just like, okay, let me give college my all.
The best part about the Wrangler Promise is not having to worry about your tuition payment. You can focus strictly on your grades and being your best self in college.
A degree is never going to hurt you. It's only going to benefit you. So why not apply for a Wrangler Promise today?
Well, welcome back to our Bush's Chicken high school game of the week. I tell you what, I am hungry for some Bush's Chicken.
Yeah.
I've seen those commercials, man. It got my stomach growling.
Really good eating.
Yeah, and we want you folks to get out and patronize them and support them for sponsoring this game. Williams throws. Oh! Had his receiver there, just not able to pull it in. Coverage got there late for the Panthers. May have had something to do with that.
That's
but
Medina again. Watch him break it up right.
No,
he just dropped it.
Yeah, that should have been that should have been 6. Boy, I tell you what, Williams had some smoke on that ball, though. That was the fastball.
Yeah, that's on a rope.
Second and 10.
That ball was on a rope.
Well, try and shake the Panthers up, and they are not going to be shaking. They're going to be a short gain. Bring up 3rd and about 8 for the Falcons.
Number 12, Cameron Mattingly. I'm sorry, Caleb Jamison.
Let's say you got a number or a name wrong.
I got a name wrong. 12 and 5 are all over the place.
So let's see if they roll Williams out here. They got quads up at the top of the screen again. Nope, they're going to bring one in motion. Nope, he's going to stay there. Nope, he waited. He had the seam open. Nathan was right. He had it, but he waited too long. It closed up, and once again he throws a bullet.
Yep.
But high and inside, high and outside.
Somebody better look at this kid. He's just a junior. But I bet somebody looks at this kid after next year, stays healthy, keeps doing some of those things to make plays for the Falcons. I see that kid playing college football somewhere.
Well, possibly Sergio Chavez on for a first field goal attempt of the year for the Falcons. And they're going to have to spend a timeout, or they're going to move it back 5 yards because they are not going to get the snap off.
Did not.
Yep, and the coaches are not very happy about it.
Oh, they're not.
And I don't blame them. 3:43 remaining. We'll be back to Ratliff.
The offense.
Rexco! The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company, Odessa.
Rexco! There you see some of the Mojo faithful hanging around. Boy, they know the camera's on them now.
Yeah.
So the Falcons are going to line up for what's going to be about a 27-yard field goal to get them back within 8. And one-score game at 8 points. And like I said, this is the first field goal attempt of the year for the Falcons. Sergio Chavez, 8 for 8 on extra points last week. And 1 for 1 tonight.
Bad snap, but the holder did a good job.
It's good, yeah. Everybody, it looked like kind of everybody froze expecting a whistle or a flag, but it is good. So the Panthers lead now cut to 8, 20-12. We'll be back for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The Falcons scored.
At Bush's Chicken, you have plenty of options. From great tasting chicken and tenders to delicious sides. Enjoy our expanded selection of soft drinks, now in extra large 44-ounce cups. We take joy in our family serving your family. Before you end your day, we hope you'll stop by a Bush's Chicken near you.
So the Panthers with the 8-point lead. I'm sure the hands team is going to be up on the 50-yard line as they're going to be looking for this onside kick.
And they are. Got 9 guys within 5 yards of the 50-yard line. That's what they're expecting. I'm talking about Permian.
Kicking off the Falcons, number 83, Nicholas Gregorian.
Some of those people up front. Caden Hernandez.
Let's see if they just turn around and run and boot it, or if they, yep. No.
I still think they will too.
Well, you know what? If you can kick this ball over their heads around the 35-yard line, you got a shot. No, they're still going to onside it. The ball is loose, but the Panthers did come up with it, it appears. Caden Hernandez had his hands on it, but it came loose.
And number 12.
And Caleb Jamison. How about that?
How about that?
Onside kick recovered by the Panthers, number 12, Caleb Jamison.
That's kind of the way I'm going for him right now. Player of the game, defensively, Caleb Jamison. Number 12 for the Panthers. I've got him unofficially for 10 tackles in the game.
Well, if we have any potential sponsors out there that'd like to step up and sponsor the MVPs, I'm sure Bob Bailey there at Trans Global would be happy to visit with you about that, make that possible.
On the kicking team. Kick, work down.
Sorry, talking over the official, but we can't hear him, so I don't know when he's speaking.
It's going to go up into Falcon territory at the 49-yard line.
The Panthers first down.
So the Panthers, Falcons only 2 timeouts left, 3:34 remaining in the ball game. So the Panthers, a couple of first downs away from icing this thing. So I would guess we'll see a big dose of 18 with a little dose of 25. Boy, well blocked play there by the Panthers, and there's one first down already.
Black the ball carrier.
Yep. They just sealed it off over there on the left side. Had a hole run through out in the left flat. Gavin did a good job of running to daylight, keeping his eyes up and protecting the football.
Hey, how about this? A gross of yards for Gavin Black so far. And for you guys, and for you youngsters that don't know what that is,
look it up.
144.
Oh, wow.
12 dozen.
Wow.
A gross.
Nice.
Gross means something totally different to the youth of America.
Generation today.
Boy, Garcia running today, trying it this way. Black with a great stiff arm, but just too many white jerseys. And the Falcons are going to burn their first of 2 timeouts. And we will burn one with them.
It's a great time to become a Wrangler. Serving the Permian Basin for over 75 years, Odessa College is your prime destination for education and training. From nursing to welding, teaching to truck driving, criminal justice to automation, Odessa College is educating the students of today for the workforce of tomorrow. Whether you want short-term training and certificates or associate's and bachelor's degrees, Odessa College. Register today.
Well, there you see the band. They're chanting something, we're not sure, but they're having a good time enjoying it, whatever it is. Panthers only need to eat a little more time off the clock. 2:41 remaining in the ball game. Got to take care of the ball here. You know the Falcons are going to be going for the strip. Panthers have done a good job controlling the game here in the fourth quarter. There's some more fans up in the stands.
Good crowd tonight. Good crowd here on a Thursday night.
Yeah, in the heat.
Yep.
Summer returned. It was supposed to cool off, and still waiting for it. Maybe this weekend, they say. There's Black again, and he's going to have another first down for the Panthers. So with only one timeout to burn now. Not victory formation yet, but getting
close.
Getting close to that.
Panthers will be in Abilene next Friday night to take on an old district foe in the Abilene Eagles, who last week put up a bunch of yards and points against another extra old foe, the San Angelo Central Bobcats.
They're a current foe as well, but they lost 42-21, or they beat San Angelo 42-21. There's Garcia with the keeper.
Zone read.
He's going to pick up about 7.
Yep, little zone read.
And of course, as Kyle has said, well, we're gonna break for one last time out, and then we'll come out and talk about being here tomorrow night.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge. Look, there's 2 guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's 2 dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign. Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Podzemny about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium and our Bush's Chicken high school football game of the week, number 1. There you see some camera guys up top, up in the crow's nest as we call it. How about that?
We're down in the right corner there.
I believe that is Mr. Jason Barrage and Tim Harry up top. Our other cameraman tonight, Jordan Gray and Brandon Chance, always doing a great job. Our grips tonight, Taylor Bridges and Avery Chance. I believe tomorrow night, Taylor is going to switch to camera, and Avery is going to be gripping all by himself. Black up the middle, and he's into the end zone for the Panther touchdown. That will be the last nail in the coffin right there.
Yep, right up the middle. Watch our OC instant replay. There's the hole right off the right guard, right tackle position. Nobody filled for the Falcons. And Gavin Black high stepping into the end zone for another Panther touchdown.
And officially 27 carries, 175 yards for Gavin Black tonight. A little more Gavin-ish than the last week against the Plano Wildcats. Munoz on to do the kicking. Look out scoreboard. Oh, that was weak, barely made it to the track. Panthers leading now 27-12. We'll be back for the end of the ball game after this.
It's a great time to become a Wrangler. Serving the Permian Basin for over 75 years, Odessa College is your prime destination for education and training. From nursing to welding, teaching to truck driving, criminal justice to automation, Odessa College is educating the students of today for the workforce of tomorrow. Whether you want short-term training and certificates or associate's and bachelor's degrees, Odessa College. Register today.
Welcome back. Our Bush's Chicken, high school game of the week. Man, they've made me hungry tonight. Brought to you also tonight by E&E Service and Supply, State Farm agent Mike Podzemny, Optimus Physical Therapy, and Kevin Mannix. Both the Permian High School and Odessa High School football booster clubs, Diamond Pump and Transport, LLC, Complex Community Federal Credit Union, Odessa College, our sponsor of our slow motion replays, and Rexco Poly Supply. Panthers with the 27-12 lead, 1:54. The Falcons with one timeout remaining.
Kick it deep.
Yep. Boot this and see what happens.
Go cover.
Stay in your lane.
Yep.
Yep, that was going to come down. Now they're not going to. Oh, he thought He thought about it.
Once it crosses the goal line, it's dead.
Unless you catch it.
Yep, unless you catch it.
So from the 25-yard line, El Paso is going to see if they can pull off a miracle here. Trailing by 15, that will be difficult. So the Panthers have done a good job tonight, showing that they're not all Gavin Black. Jason Garcia, if I look at the right side of the sheet, 22 of 30 for 232 yards.
That's Jacob Garcia.
Oh, well, my bad. Sorry, Jake.
Have to hear that. I'll hear that from Mom if you fix that.
Well, if you're going to hear about it.
I know Mama real well.
I'm probably not going to fix it.
Front down the play by number 9, Alex Cruz. Gain of 3, second down to 7.
3-yard gain on that quick pitch and catch.
Again, we'll be out here tomorrow night for the Broncos and the LD Bell Blue Raiders.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you're watching on YouTube. Let everybody know it should be available on YouTube, that game tomorrow night as well. Each and every ball game we do this year.
7 o'clock kickoff like tonight.
7 o'clock, Friday night, the normal night.
And it's homecoming tomorrow.
Oh, homecoming for the Broncos. So
they had a big bonfire out here last night over on the east side of the stadium. Like a pretty good turnout.
Well, that's good. That's really good. Let's see what Williams is going to use the legs again, and he is just going to head out of bounds with a little help from Zapien.
Good job by Luis getting out there, spying him, as we said, here in the second half. Where he's gone, Luis Zapien's gone.
So 4th down now, and we'll just call it 10. I guess they're going to punt.
Well, I don't see why you would not.
Well, yeah, I mean, but
4th and 9, you don't get it, you turn it back over with a short field.
Yeah, but a minute 19 left, they're just going to kneel on it anyway.
You would think, yes.
So if you go for it here.
Delay.
What if you go for it and get it?
On the offense.
Finish on a positive note as you get on the bus to go back to.
What if you score and then
get it
throw it onside and score again?
Yep.
So I like that strategy better at this point in the game, but that still would be a major, major miracle.
Permian got nobody deep.
Yeah.
They're not buying it at all, but they did.
Yep.
Watch that thing go. Oh, it checked up like one of Nathan's wedge shots. What happened here?
Yeah, it looked like we might have had a kind of a cheap shot there by the Panthers.
One of the Panther coaches is not happy. I don't know if that.
Well,
if he's mad about the call or mad about the person that did it.
Like you said, you got to keep your head about you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we shall see. We did not really get into any of the rule changes this year as far as a couple of the things new in high school, but maybe we can get into that tomorrow night.
Get into it right now, I think. Oh, I don't know. Taking a little bit to decide what we're doing.
Blindside block. 15 on the return team. 15 yards from the end of the kick.
Well, that's not a block because there's nobody deep. So that's just a blindside hit. That's not a block.
Wow. 4 personal fouls against Permian. That's 60 yards in penalties just right there. And again.
Are gassers still a thing?
Gassers, I don't know.
Okay.
They might be for me. I'm sure Nathan will tell you we had some gassers every now and then. When he was a Hood Highlander. And some other people that played at Hood while I was there. You got a timeout on the field?
Now, I think they are just making sure they get it marked in the right place.
Talking to the Eastlake coach over there about something. Maybe he
thought the Panthers might bring in the second-team defense, but no, they're going to bring
offense. You mean?
I mean offense, yeah. Well, the second-team defense could probably come out and do a little victory formation.
I want to see what number is going to be in the backfield there.
Got that middle linebacker lined up at quarterback.
Yeah, you may be right.
But I guess they're saying there's already change of possession because it was after he kicked
After the play, maybe.
It may have been after the play even.
Yeah, they're going to move it all the way back to the 22-yard line after Jacob Garcia taking a knee.
Do that one more time, and we'll probably be ready to go to the house.
Go to the house.
Once again, we want to thank our whole Trans Global production crew. As always, we're directed and produced by Bob Bailey, Debbie Bailey on slow motion replay, cameraman Jason Barrage, and I put my sheet up, can't find it. There we go. Jordan Gray, Tim Harry, and Brandon Chance, and our grips tonight, Taylor Bridges and Avery Chance. As always, Kyle Hubbard and Nathan Hubbard, along with me, Clay Kennedy, up here in the box. And we sure appreciate you guys joining us tonight and look for you to back tomorrow night. And each and every week we have a ball game this year.
Been exciting 2025 high school football season.
So the Panthers are going to escape with a 27-12 victory tonight here at Ratliff Stadium. So we'll wrap it up, and we will see you guys tomorrow night.
Staff and crew of Ratliff Stadium, I'm your announcer, Todd Beers, with spotter Aaron Cox. We wish you a pleasant evening and a safe trip home.